In Kids on Bikes, you take on the roles of everyday people grappling with strange, terrifying, and very, very powerful forces that they cannot defeat, control, or even fully understand. Using stats like grit, charm, fight, flight, brains, and brawn, you'll choose your own destiny in this storytelling, rules-light tabletop role-playing game where adventure is a bike ride away. Kids on Bikes even allows you to create a communally controlled, powered character to add another dimension of gameplay to your games. Jump right into the action and create your own band of ragtag mystery solvers today. Hunt down a rare remaining physical copy at your favorite local game store or download the PDF on Drive-Thru RPG. Kids on Bikes 2nd edition is anticipated very soon.
People for Bikes is the U.S. bicycle industry's trade association and a national advocacy nonprofit representing more than 325 bicycle industry supplier members and nearly 1.4 million individuals. Through our 3 areas of influence, infrastructure, policy, and participation, we accelerate the construction of safe, fun, and connected places to bike. We advance pro-bike business legislation and reduce barriers to access, welcoming more people to the joys of riding a bike. Our goal, become the best place to ride a bike in the world. What does that look like to us? From large urban cities to small rural towns, the U.S. is the best place to ride a bike. For recreation, or to safely get where you want to go. Communities are more connected and vibrant thanks to the bicycle. Protected bike lanes, trails, and bike parks are ubiquitous, and children are taught to ride in elementary school. Biking is commonplace. People of every age, size, race, identity, and ability ride daily since bicycling is affordable and fully integrated into public transport. The American way of life has been transformed. People are happier, and the planet is healthier. This is our goal.
You say when, Paul.
I'm muted. I said, we're live, go ahead. And you're like, you say when. We sound so cool on the stream.
And I was like, I'll take a last-minute bite before he places live.
No.
That's what the people tune in is, for the production value.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Whew.
For sure.
Well, welcome to this non-scripted, wonderful roleplay give, Candlekeep Mysteries, Candlekeep Deconstruction stream tonight. Tonight, we will see if the Warblers can survive. Many of them are at hit points of... quick hit point check-in. Joey?
Low. A low number.
Yep.
Steve?
I am less than a quarter the Steve I used to be.
Buddy?
Oh, I have a full tank.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah,
Full tank.
the bard's at full tank. What
Yes,
a surprise.
But I'm not a tank, unfortunately.
No,
So
yeah.
You can face tank some of them.
Arwen?
Well, I'm at full tank too.
All right, maybe
Okay.
Arwen and I are going to fight the aliens.
Well, yeah, but also, Buddy, how many spell slots do you have remaining?
At what level? Because any 0 third, 0 fourth, 0 fifth, and only 1 second.
Oh no.
Trouble.
Those high slots aren't where the good stuff is anyway.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So, at our last episode, we ended off, the Warbler Brothers had just successfully stopped the launch of the barn door tower into space. It was touch and go there for a minute. They managed to stop it with 17 minutes remaining on the countdown timer. And Joey had successfully beaten through an
Nope.
iron door.
No, he
Nope.
didn't. He nearly
broke
did,
the
and then
hinges.
Steve broke it.
It's true. But
Oh, that's
you
right.
loosened the jar for me. It really.
The hinges popped off with the last strike from Steve. So now there is an unlocked space in level 2 of the tower. And the Paul, you may want to take down your character sheet for the streamers.
I did.
And oh, okay. And the third level, Arwen did a little bit of investigating and accidentally triggered
No
3
accident.
lightning golems.
You pushed that button on
And-
purpose.
Super intentionally saw that there was an opportunity to fight 3 lightning golems and was like, I want to take it. So
Lightning
now
golems?
there
Oh, this is
Now
great. We
there are
didn't know that. Now we do.
Lightning golems?
I'm just calling them aliens.
are 3 lightning golems in the telescope room.
I think they were described
So-
as something else last time.
We were
They were
thinking
described.
We were thinking they were Frankenstonian, and you disabused us of that, but you did not clarify further.
Yeah. Well, I figured it was more fun to say it in here.
Frankensteinian.
More excited.
Frankensteinian.
Well, they are. I mean,
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein's monster had a lightning
It's true.
bolt to wake it up.
It's
So
true.
I feel like that matches pretty well.
Matchy matchy.
So that's where we're at. And in as we get going for this game, we're gonna start an active encounter. And because we have some combatants on the field, we're gonna roll for initiative.
Everybody, you want?
Yep,
'Cause-
just do them all, because that way I know what's happening on the second level too.
You got it.
Please.
So many die.
And with that, we begin. Buddy, you're in the room where 3 beings just appeared.
Yeah.
I don't think Arwen is in the initiative.
Oh, Arwen,
Should be.
do you want me to roll for you?
He
No.
did roll. It just hadn't
He
clicked
rolled-
his token.
You have to highlight
An
your token
11.
before you click, but we can put him in.
So he's on an 11.
Okay.
11?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. I'll get you in, Arwen, don't worry about it.
Okay.
All right, buddy.
Okay.
What you want to do?
If I had, would I recognize these creatures?
Give me a history check.
$14.
They look similar to golems, but you are not familiar with this particular variety.
In my experience with golems in the past has been that they are not nice.
Your experience with golems in the past is that they are under the command of a master,
Ooh.
particularly their creator, and that they have exceptional superhuman strength and fortitude.
Okay. How high up are we right now?
You are on
Alright,
the
sit.
3rd floor.
So we'll call it 30 feet. So if I were to drop out of the window, it'd be 30 feet. Okay.
And I believe the windows. Yeah. Yes, correct. It would be 30 feet.
Okay. All right. Buddy's a little scared. Buddy's reacting out of fear. Buddy's casting Thunderclap. It should be 2d6 as I'm at level 9.
Okay.
So, all right. Constitution saving throw from all your folks.
All
DC
right.
I believe this works just like Word of Radiance, and it's anything within 5 feet of you.
It's a 15-foot
Cube emanating from you.
From the center. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
for me, right? So
yeah,
exactly. So it would be
so 5 feet.
all 3 of them.
So anything within 5 feet of you.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Oh, so what do you think? Never mind. John's not
We-
doing this then.
we
I
just-
misread that.
We just had this conversation on Word of Radiance last night.
It has. So this one has the same targeting.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's only things within 5 feet of me?
Yep.
Yeah. It's a cube, but
Where-
it's centered on you.
Centered.
Oh, I'm
part
in the
of
center.
story.
Yeah, gotcha.
Near the
Okay,
center
that
of a 15-foot cube, 15 by 15 by 15.
Thank you for catching that, fellow
Yep.
players.
Yep. Thank you for catching that.
A great spell.
Not
though,
wanting to-
otherwise.
But, well, yes, and I would have been using it a lot more often if I'd known that rule, because all too often I have too many things, too many
Surrounding
things
you,
to
yeah,
do with me.
yeah, great,
Yeah, exactly.
great spell when you're cornered.
Yeah. But I don't want to go corner myself just to use a spell.
Good idea.
I'm going to put my hands up, say, Stonky sent us.
Oh,
We come in peace.
nice.
Stonky told us to stop the launch. We're here in peace. That is what I've done.
Okay. All right. We're gonna jump down to Joey.
Has there been any sort of alert that something might be going on upstairs?
Nope. Sure has not.
Okay.
We're so dead.
Well, I'm gonna check out what's inside this room.
Yeah, we're gonna do the door. Yeah. Could be important.
Sorry, let me unlock it for you. Okay.
Oh, there it is. This doesn't seem spaceshipy.
Hello.
So the circular chamber appears to be a private study. So there's a large bay window. There's a fireplace against one wall. It's unlit. There are 2 burgundy armchairs, one very small, one large. There are tall bookcases built into the wall opposite of the fireplace, their contents protected behind wood and glass doors, with a rolling ladder attached to a ceiling rail, allowing access to the highest shelves. In the middle is an oak table, which is bolted to the floor, flanked by 2 high chairs designated for human-sized folks and 2 low chairs for shorter folk. Lying on the table is a small piece of paper.
Ooh, tell Buddy there's something to read. I'm gonna ride that ladder. And I'm gonna go ride the ladder.
Yeah.
Excellent. Are you reading while riding or just enjoying the ride?
Oh no, they're reading it for other
Just
people.
for clarification, I believe I did before we ended last time that I used the message spell to alert. I think it would have been Stevie that we're in trouble, where we scream something.
Oh,
I do not recall that.
let
I
me.
don't remember that either. That's why I asked if we'd been alerted
Yeah.
in any way.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe I thought it and didn't.
You
And
had
for message, you
Well,
have to have like a direction of something anyway, right?
well, yeah, but you guys,
but
you
he
know,
would've had that.
you know where
Yeah,
we,
that's fair.
yeah,
Yeah.
the message spell will work for sure. I just don't remember him actually casting it myself.
Yeah, I think you may have mentioned it once the stream stopped. That was what you were planning to do.
Ah, okay.
So on your
So.
on your turn,
Yeah.
we'll come a running.
Joey, anything else?
Nope, I don't see any reason that I would be doing anything else at all. I'm just gonna ride this ladder.
All right. Joey, your buddy, the one here.
Mm-hmm.
Paul, you can't see this level, can you? So you
No.
can't even show them what they're seeing. Fun.
I cannot. You can move my token over.
I might move you over there just for the stream purposes, so people know what's going on.
I mean, I can see it grayed out right now, but okay. You might want to move me to a better spot.
Yeah.
Like maybe the center of the telescope.
All right.
Since I probably can't be there anyway. There you go. Now people can see everything.
No, they
There we
can't
go.
see anything at all. Now they can.
And now Arwen gets sneak attack.
Nice.
Yeah,
no.
nice.
We're gonna put you right up here.
Arwen actually shits his pants. He's like, "How did Steve get in here?"
Magic. It's an
That's the
illusion,
scary thing, not
Arwen.
these three guys that appeared.
Here's what we're gonna do. I got this. Here we go.
Oh, nice.
Clever, right?
Very clever.
So the one that is in front of you, buddy, raises its arms. Big fist. Donkey!
I'll say, oh yeah, Stonky. Best friend. Stonky and I go way back.
Get Donkey!
Stonky.
And he pauses and steps towards the telescope.
Okay.
Go. Here's. You said us, right?
I said we come in peace. Yes, I did say we.
Okay. So Go is also poised now with fists up. Good Stonky! And you can see Arwen, you can see the lightning flashing in his eyes.
Putting on the
Arwen.
reds.
Yeah.
Can you describe Stonky one more time for me? I vaguely remember him being a gnome.
Yep.
You have a keen mind.
Stonky is it's real funny. The little
Don't one of us have Stonky actually right now?
Somebody's got Stonky.
There's a note in the chat that says Stonky has been thrown. I don't know what that means.
Steve wrote it.
Yeah, who's? I feel like I actually was carrying Stonky, so maybe
Stonky has been thrown. I don't know why I wrote that.
Well,
but I thought he was with one of us.
I thought I may have had it.
Fully unconscious.
I believe he was unconscious.
Yeah,
I thought Stonky was with Buddy. That's my recollection.
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't change our actions, I guess.
But I don't know what.
No, but
I
that
don't
means
remember
Stonky's
you.
there.
I don't remember you chunking Stonky though, so I don't know why
No.
Stonky has been thrown. Is a phrase there.
Yeah, I don't think I would have thrown Stonky.
Although
it's like a mule. It's like a mule kick. It's a Stonky throw.
Stonky has been thrown is going on our tour shirt somewhere though.
Yes.
Yeah. You did have Stonky.
Well,
and you had him with you because right at the end we found you remembered you had an iron key and you gave it to Steve who went down to give
Stonky's hand for something.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stonky's there. Yep. So is it okay with you, Arwen? I'm gonna take a quick step back to Fleshy and Go because I forgot that Stonky was actually in the room.
Okay.
Yep. Would you like me to change
you're gonna have the Weekend at Bernie's him.
Would Doug say, would you want me to change my original? I can not change the action, but maybe change the message. As much as I would change my action, we can at least stick with that.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan. Thank you for clarifying. A good catch, Arwen.
I'm gonna say Stonky got hurt and asked us to stop the launch. No Stonky, no launch. Help him? And I kind of hold Stonky up.
All right. So we're gonna go backwards to Fleshy.
It's not a great
He's
name.
going to. I named them Fleshy, Go-Go, and Lighty because they're lightning flesh golems.
Yep.
Lightning.
Yep.
Fleshy.
Yep.
Go golems.
Yep.
Yep.
Got it. I actually was able to put it together. Still don't like Fleshy. All right.
Yeah. Choices were
If
made.
you light him up.
The choices were
Yeah.
made.
They needed names. They're
On
too
the-
hard to keep track of in combat otherwise.
And on this stream, we respect bold choices.
Thank you. Fleshy steps forward and takes Stonky. And starts shaking. Stonky!
Oh, that's not gonna help Stonky.
Donkey does not wake up. And the flesh golem or the lightning golem walks over to the other two with Stonky. They huddle around because Go-Go turns to Stonky. I feel like Arwen might have had Stonky actually.
No, I did.
No, I'm pretty sure it was
Okay.
Buddy.
Okay. And they start trying to figure out what's going on with Stonky. The lightning golem, the Go-Go, is gonna try to stabilize him. It's not gonna go well.
Start doing mouth.
Just sort of
You
like
know, the
that.
fact that it's a 0 mod is kind of surprising.
They're golems. They don't have a lot of wisdom.
I know. I
Expected
thought
it to be negative.
I thought it was gonna go the other way.
Nice. Arwen, you are up again. Good call. Yeah, chewing. He's chewing.
One word.
One word.
Ooh,
One word.
charades, D&D.
One word is
I'm
message.
eating.
Is it about
I'm
eating?
eating kettle chips,
Oh.
and I didn't want that crunch to be
Oh, no.
the only thing you hear.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I've eaten them on stream too. I have to mute. Yeah, for sure.
That's why I dip all my chips in water when we're playing.
Gross.
That's super gross.
Okay, so now that Stonky is here, I'm no longer going to cast Disguise Self to try and make myself a 3-foot gnome.
Instead, fun.
Instead, I am going to cast Massage.
Oh man, I could
Oh,
use
message.
I'm
I
down.
threw
We're
Massage
gonna
as
massage
well.
the golems.
Yeah.
No,
And,
if it's getting sent to me, then yeah, I could use that massage.
I will send it to Stevie of kind of being like, there's trouble up here. Grab the other Warbler and get up here. We're gonna need our Joey and our Stevie. We got flesh sticks up here.
And I can respond to that. So I have so many questions. I'm glad you clarified it was Joey. I don't want to know about your personal history about non-flesh dicks.
Exactly.
Oh,
How
I
many
meant flesh
fish sticks?
golems.
You gotta guess again to say that. I will let Joey know. There are flesh penises upstairs. I don't know why we have to clarify flesh. It's not my turn. It's not my turn. Sorry, you still have things you can do.
But I'm going to bonus action and disengage
Mm-hmm.
and move towards the door.
It's a good choice. All right. All right. Steve,
Joey,
you are over here.
are you familiar with non-fleshy dicks?
I used to know a guy named Dick who isn't very big.
That'll do. At least I can focus on that, and I don't have to be worrying about this as we go upstairs to help the brothers. I'm gonna run upstairs.
Do they want to ride the ladder?
Probably. I yelled out.
All right, I'll move you back over there.
Thank you. I think that will be
How many feet
that
do you have?
that I mean with a dash I've got 60.
You run right into Arwen.
Well, those don't look like
Right
penises at all. Okay. That's it.
I'm getting mixed messages down here.
And that's I don't have an action surge, so that's Steve's go.
All right. Blighty's going to attempt to stabilize, to give mouth to mouth to,
Ooh.
Oh, there we go.
Oh!
Do they have breath?
Yeah.
I don't know if he gave,
Maybe it's just
I don't know
compressions.
that they have breath.
Maybe it's just
Yeah.
compressions.
If they're electrical,
Well,
are they
they're
just
lightning guns.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they
they-
are
probably
they
have
essentially
something.
just giving them shocking
Clear.
effect?
Oh my gosh,
Clear.
they're AEDs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stand away from the patient.
Stonky jolts and is at stabilized. And what do I need? A D4 here, right? For how long he's unconscious?
1 hour.
1 hour. So the golems are surrounding Stonky. Buddy, you are up.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Do I see Stevie?
Yeah. Yep. You ran right into Arwen. They're like embracing
Yeah, I'm gonna.
at the top of the stairs.
I'm gonna say, I think we completed our mission.
Oh,
Let's just get the hell out of here. Let the Candlekeep people deal with this. And then I jump out the window.
whoa! There's these perfectly good stairs right behind me.
Yeah. You guys are. Oh, I guess I could. 5, 10. You know what? Yeah. I'm going to just go ahead and run over there. That's a good point. I think I can get out of here.
I think that's
Yeah.
a much less likely to cause damage situation.
So
Well, I had a feather fall token, so I had it.
the rocket launch was aborted, right? Like we're good on that. Okay, so really we can just alert the authorities and leave this for them to mess with the fleshy penises.
You can.
Okay.
Yes.
So I don't have to punch any
It's-
dicks.
Yeah. Since I dash, can I dash around my brothers and just
Actually,
keep
that
going?
would be Joey's job to punch.
Yeah, it's just twice double movement to go around them.
Yeah.
So-
Okay.
Count that
Yep.
square as 10.
Yeah. Okay. I can't get out of here.
Man, I
Oh,
would
sorry.
have
I'll
just.
get you.
If I'd known
Move me
this is
halfway
what
down
was
the
going to
stairs.
happen, I would have stayed with Joey and rode the ladder.
And you're going
Does that-
downstairs.
Yeah. Does that door push or pull open off the staircase?
But if you stay here,
Uh,
you might be able to ride the lightning.
Nice. I don't want to.
That's true. That door opens
Into the room?
into the room. Yes, because it's a stairway and you don't have doors open over the stairway.
Most people don't. You never know. Okay.
It's true. This weird
Let's see.
building.
Let's,
Okay.
Well, actually-
Joey.
let's try to
Okay, I'll
secure the
get
door.
off the ladder. Were you still going, buddy?
I was just gonna tell Stevie and Arwen to secure the door. Tie it to something.
Okay, I'm coming out. I'm coming, guys. Oh, hi, buddy.
Yeah, we're not gonna do this. We're just gonna leave.
Oh. Okay. The ladder is pretty fun, though. Hey, you guys in the chairs, you want to leave too? I mean, I don't think what you're waiting for is happening.
All right, I'm gonna pull us out of initiative order.
Oh, okay.
Because you're all leaving the golems. assuming you're all leaving the golems, there's no attacking. Arwen, are you planning to attack?
That would be foolish.
Don't do
That's
it.
why I
And?
asked.
That is not an answer to the question that was asked.
You didn't. All I'm saying is you didn't ask if I was going to sleep with the golem. You just said, "Am I going to attack?" Attacking just seems out of character.
Ah. All right. So I'm gonna pull. Are you both going downstairs?
Yeah.
Steve and Arwen.
Yes.
For sure.
I'll pull you back to the other side so that you don't have to worry about doors and walls and such.
Hey guys, all these people are tied in these chairs right here. I bet we could play a really nice little show right in the middle for them. They can't leave.
It's a captive audience.
As much fun as that sounds, well, actually, I want to secure that door. I want to go back and tie something on the knob and see if there's something around, something on the stairs to secure it to. So I'm not even worrying. So like is there a railing? Is there
No,
an
there's not.
exposed
This is
beam
not.
somewhere?
Nope. You would have to create something to tie it to. There's really a whole lot of nothing. I mean, there's some rickety, maybe some rickety, but you know what? Give me a investigation check.
Okay, I have a backup. Okay. Investigated the hell out of it.
Yeah, you did. You don't find anything on the walls, but like the first stair step, one of the boards is a little bit loose. You feel like you could probably wrap a rope under a board. It's on the stair
Okay.
step.
I'll do that and just try to tie it as taut as possible.
Excellent.
That's
You do that. That happens.
cool.
That happens.
Awesome. All right. I feel good about what I've done.
So in this room in front of you, you now have 6 members of the barn door cult. They are tied to the chairs, and the door to the left is open to reveal that room that Joey opened with Steve's assistance. But other than that,
There were some papers on the table that somebody might want to read. I don't know.
Oh.
I want to know, do these guys want to get up?
Well, I think maybe we leave them for the Candlekeep authorities, right?
Yeah, I think we can leave the people. I do think we should explore that room more. I'm happy to stand here and watch the door and let you know if the golems come.
But if we leave all the janitors tied to the chairs, who's gonna clean up?
The Candlekeep.
I think maybe we should leave employment decisions though to the Candlekeep. What's the name of the main Candlekeep people? The guy who let us down here.
The avowed or the first reader.
The first reader, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm not really into chain of command on that level. Steve doesn't support that message. But I also think these guys were about to destroy a good chunk of Candlekeep launching a tower.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed that they have this whole library when the very first person who ever read is here.
I'm going to go in there and look at the papers.
That's a lot of books to be made in one person's life.
It's true.
He must live a really long time.
Or be a speed reader. Have you heard about that? People can read really fast.
Oh, I can read really fast.
Yeah?
Yeah, not accurately.
Oh.
The slip of paper in front of you says, you pick it up and it looks like almost like a grocery list with the first 4 items crossed off like they had been found. 7 steps to success. So test rockets is crossed off. Separate barn door from foundation, ! Also checked off. Set correct coordinates, ! Also checked off. Set countdown timer to 60 minutes, ! Also checked off. Evacuate underlevel! Exclamation point. Tie self to command chair! Exclamation point. Blast off! Exclamation point.
I don't know that he has a great command of how to use punctuation. Some of those things were sort of mundane, like separate foundation. Like, woo! We're going to do masonry work.
But he did it excitedly.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta admire his joie de vivre.
I'm Joey.
You are. And I'll just pick up the
Fabulous.
paper as evidence to bring to the first reader. And he can be the second person to read this one because I read it first.
Oh,
Nice.
that's gonna burst his bubble.
It's a burn. It's a sick
Nice.
burn, Joey.
Yeah, I still get some ointment.
Yeah. He's gonna need some unguent.
So we're leaving these guys all tied up to their chairs, huh?
Yeah, we've got a show to prep for now that we've stopped this launch. So
I feel like
let the
I don't know. I feel like these guys may try to launch it if we let them loose, Joey.
But also, Arwen, just because they're tied up, that's not consent.
Also important. Good note. Good note.
Arwen gets consent before he ties people up. We all know this.
Exactly.
Oh, nice.
There have to be discussions about code words and
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we
safety
don't know
words and
their
things like
safe
that.
word,
Of like,
they-
Arwen's a professional, okay?
Wait a
And
minute,
he's a
Arwen.
little
What
insulted
is
that
your
Joey-
safe word?
broccoli.
Okay.
that's pretty safe.
That is safe. Except for if you eat it about an hour later. Not so safe.
Well, it depends on who's asking.
For intimacy, anyway.
Francis likes it.
Oh,
You just got to get in bed with the right people, Paul.
guess so.
Well, I guess we're done here. You guys have a good time. Well, enjoy your chairs.
Okay. So you're heading out into Candlekeep. Upon arriving back out at the base of the barn door, you see a crowd of people all hanging out. The first reader is there. A couple other avowed are keeping the crowd back. And what happened?
Oh. They thought this was a vehicle that would take them somewhere else, and they'd begun that process. We stopped it. And yeah, a bunch of people tied to chairs, a couple electric golems upstairs, but we did the contract. Wins
We're
the
basically
show.
heroes.
Yeah, so what night are we
I
playing?
rode a ladder.
Oh, I have this note. This was their plan. By the
There you
way,
go.
I read it first. Is there some sort of title I can apply for?
The first you are the first reader of the note.
Yes. Well, probably
That's the title. That's the title you can take.
First reader of the note.
Yep.
That's my new title. I'll
Yep.
take it.
Wow.
First reader of
And it
the
goes
note,
on
Steve
LinkedIn.
Warbler. Yep. Putting that on my scried in.
We will take it from here, and you see a bunch of well weaponized people run through the door. Some taking wands out as they run in, others taking out swords, and the barn door is put into occupation. Eventually, they are. What are you doing? Are you sticking around? Are you?
Oh no,
You are
I'm
in the inner ward.
saying, well, we need some rest. So if you could,
And a sandwich shop.
yeah, go ahead and set us up with your finest meats, cheeses, and breads, as well as your most luxurious accommodations. We would appreciate that, and let us know what time sound check is. I'm assuming tomorrow. Assuming we're performing tomorrow night.
Yeah, sure. Yep. yeah, you just talk to Tiffany. Take care of the hearth. Are you
No,
playing
I'm
at the hearth?
sorry, but our arrangement was to play the big place,
Yeah, no, we were playing inside
the castle.
the castle. That was absolutely the arrangement.
Are in the huh.
Through the gates. Yes, that was part of the agreement.
I don't remember agreeing to that, but I
You
suppose
did.
that could happen.
Even librarians need to rock.
Ask Garwin, he remembered everything.
Yeah, I have a key
Yep, he's a
mind,
key one.
and we definitely said that. We also said we wanted fresh Rocky Mountain oysters for Joey,
Okay.
but only the blue ones.
Oh.
Gross.
I have a suspicion that a joke is being made at my expense.
What? No.
No, he's just trying to get you to eat something really nasty.
Oh, no problem. I'll do that.
Uh-huh. So the first reader clarifies that he's not quite sure what you're looking for, but he will come and find you when the arrangements for your show have been made. And you can, in the meantime, visit at the hearth. And
who do we charge our food and drink to? To you?
for the next week, you can charge it to me. That's fine.
Awesome.
Oh, that's a challenge.
Yeah, it is.
Uh, the there's various folks around. They escort you back to the hearth, out of the emerald door. And there you find Tiffany and little one sitting at the bar. And at this point, I'm going to sort of push us into a conversation more around the idea of one, level up to 10.
Ooh.
Oh, snap.
And two, we're going to use the downtime rules. So we briefly mentioned this off stream last week. So you're going to have about 6 months of time passing that I'm going to let you do with as you will, based on
6 months.
standard downtime rules. So we're just doing 6 months. There may be future downtimes that are longer. But for this one, we're going to start with 6 months, just so that, especially folks who are not super used to using downtime, can get an idea of how to use downtime. So, in general, I'm curious if any of you have thought about how you want to use your downtime. Again, you have
Yes.
6 months. So I'm going to come around and I'm going to get tweet length comments from all of you, and then we're going to go month by month in montage of how your character's spending that month. So general overview of here's what I want to do with my 6 months, and then we'll go through month 1, month 2, month 3, month 4, month 5, month 6 with how you want to make that happen.
I have a question for the group first, though. Are we going to spend 6 months on the road touring, or are we home basing and playing gigs in Candlekeep? Because if we're going to say we're touring, then obviously we're all going to be doing that for a little bit of each month. You know,
That's a very good question.
Touring that goes naturally, like we don't run into any kind of crazy adventures. We just are actually on tour. You know, and if so, over 6 months do we play like 18 gigs? You know,
I would agree. I think we need to make that decision.
Because
I don't know if there's. Go ahead, Scott.
Oh, go ahead, Sean.
I don't know if there's an opportunity to use our Candlekeep show as the test to whether the band stays together to tour or something happens at the show that drives us apart for
we
6
break
months.
up for 6 months.
I don't exactly. I don't
Ooh,
want to.
That's fun.
I know that's. I don't know.
Oh,
who-
we all do our own solo project?
We do it.
Because I was going to say that I wanted to use that 6 months to play around with my prestidigitation spell to be able to kind of use some funky acoustics where we really can dirty up an amplified sound for our band, and so we can go grunge.
Well, I do think we could do that on tour together.
Yeah.
So, this
But
is
that's
a great
still
question.
downtime. But that's still downtime. But yeah.
Exactly. Are we together? Or are we taking 6 months off? And DM, how would you like us to make that decision?
You can make that decision in conversation. I'm totally up for that. And then if you need to have a dance off, that's fine.
I get 2 more maneuvers?
Wow.
I feel like who's our lead singer? Is that Stevie?
No, lead singer is Buddy.
Buddy.
And you.
I can
that's
hear
right.
you. I'm going to get mine.
You two do the singing. When
As
he's
all
bagpiping, you sing.
Yeah, as all lead singers, I play the bagpipes.
Because I
He's
feel like
always
that's
pumping the wind.
isn't that usually like the lead singer is like, I want to do a solo project.
Yeah, and the lead guitarist, which would be you. This is the rhythm section. Joey and I would just be waiting around, maybe creating a sad band that only gets gigs in garages for a while.
I think Arwen is the type of person who's like, he's pretty self-aware of like, he's got some natural talent, but he likes the lifestyle of rock and roll. And so it'd be like, no, man, we got to keep the band together.
Nice.
Like, because I don't actually want to do work. Like, I don't want to actually do my own work.
Got it.
Yeah, my whole downtime is spent trying to get Greenade up and running and to get the giant compilation of musicians together for that song and that festival, which I can do with or without.
Oh, was that a Sly U2 reference?
It kind of was. And I don't know. I mean, it might be as simple as performing the show, and if we all perform well, we stay together, and if we don't, that's what drives a moment of.
Where I kind of feel like that is the direction where Buddy would be kind of like, yeah, we need to actually be together, and kind of like more of that hybrid that Paul was talking about of like, we're still going to do some touring together, but like you as Buddy are also probably like, all right, Arwen, you develop that new sound. Stevie, I want you to make sure that the staging is right. Joey, you be Joey, and I'm gonna go sign us up some acts for our festival.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I think it would be that combination of like we're still coming back every once in a while, but still doing our own thing.
Okay.
I don't know. That would be my take on what's being said.
Okay.
So there's a desire to play a show to make a decision about how your 6 months happens. Is that a correct assumption?
I do think we're going to tour a little bit, so we'd probably like to play a couple shows on this 6 months.
Okay.
Oh man.
But we will be all doing our own things as well. So it may not be a full tour.
I think we're still playing occasional gigs to keep ourselves sharp and testing out new songs. Like Stevie would probably be writing some odes to Tiffany.
No.
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
No.
Oh.
Within the first 2 weeks of downtime, Steve makes the acquaintance of Debbie Gibson.
Oh, catch me.
Oh no.
Falls in love with Deborah Gibson. And will begin courting Debbie Gibson.
That's fabulous.
It was just a foolish beat of my heart, but it might turn into something. I don't know. We're gonna let that play out.
Was there
what were you gonna say
for this job?
Not unless you are going to negotiate it, because he did not offer you payment.
No, we tried to get payment. He kept
brushed you
denying it,
off.
saying, "It's like, why would I pay you? The world is ending." Kind
Basically.
of thing. I do
And it-
think we would try to negotiate some sort of cover for the concert or some sort of, kickback for that.
So you could potentially get paid if you would like to do some negotiation on that.
Yeah.
Would you like to do some negotiation on that?
Yes, I would like to try to get paid as much as possible.
Okay. The first reader has given you a bar tab for a week.
Yes. Which we have
Um,
paid for everyone's drinks as
I was gonna say
often
which
as possible.
Joey abuses with relish.
Yes.
I would imagine.
Oh yeah, we walk into the bar the first day and say, "Get your friends, drinks on us."
I just became immune to poison, so Joey found out he can drink nonstop,
nice.
and he can't get drunk, which is a little
I
sad.
appreciate that Arwen said would use it with relish, would spend it with relish, and all I can think of is Joey just ordering mountains of relish.
I'm really on a pickle kick right now.
It's really good with these oysters Arwen got me.
Gross. Oh my god, so gross. So so because it will impact your first month of downtime, so let's do your big picture 6 months, what your character is going to do. So, Joey.
I'm buy a little house and make beer.
Oh,
Ooh.
working towards a brewery.
In the Candlekeep area, are you doing that?
Yes.
And Buddy?
Oh, I'm trying to recruit the best musicians possible for our rendition, essentially, of Live Aid for Greenfest. Which I'm unsure of the mechanic to do so, but I've got some ideas.
Okay. Arwen?
I'm going to be working out of Joey's garage of the house that he bought. Really working on my prestidigitation spell to create a new amplified sound for our band that really can has a lot of reverb and really just gives us a little bit more edge with our music.
Just so long as you don't bother Francis.
Francis is the biggest fan as I pour through the power chords that I'm working on.
And Francis also chews on the power chords that you're working with.
Just do anything.
All right. Steve?
Steve, as I said, will meet a new barmaid at the hearth named Deborah Gibson. And having not been able to communicate effectively with Tiffany over these months, will use everything he has learned from his poor performance with Tiffany and try to woo Debbie Gibson. And now all of his writings begin. My dearest Deborah. And
Okay.
will begin writing a song called Foolish Beat. And he will buy a house or build a house near Joey's. And will be also domesticating a little bit there, but he will be spending his time. We have a little bit of coin to live off of for a month without having to take on a job yet, so
I got income coming in from my beer.
I will then perhaps acquire a goat and some chickens as well. So slight, small beginnings of a small little farmstead, but I'm also going to be writing music and courting Deborah Gibson.
Okay.
Gonna paint my wagon.
Arwen, So you're working on prestidigitation for 6 months. Is there
Yes.
anything mechanically that you're hoping to gain from that I would need to keep in mind? Like,
I would imagine that when it comes to like, I'm trying to do like amplified, like extrapolating it out of like if I wanted to do like amplified sound of some sort as a distraction or as a deception, that I might gain advantage on those rolls. I don't know if that would be that would come to mind just because I'm specifically working on the audible, like the audio parts of the prestidigitation spell.
got it. Okay. So, all right.
In addition to, I mean, just trying to recruit people,
Mhm.
I think that only has so much. I would be also trying to craft like tour posters and merch. So I'd really be trying to develop the skills to make merch myself.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I also would say, because I'm so obsessed with trying to find the right sound, I really don't care about my looks per se, and I get this very like I'm wearing like tattered clothes, tattered, very comfortable clothes like you might find at like a thrift store, like where my pants are all ripped up. I've got like a nice, comfy overshirt on that's like a little bit fuzzy, and I tend towards like really dark colors.
Whoa, there's a
Okay.
change for Arwen. Is he gonna
I
write
feel like
thrift
there's
store?
a token adjustment.
There's
Yeah, and yet the ladies and the gentlemen still find him extremely attractive, even in his disheveled state.
Nice.
ooh. It's because he's grunging.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, he's aloof. Oh, but he's too aloof.
I bet he's sensitive.
All right. All right. So month 1, your benefactor, the first reader, arrives at the hearth. Uh, uh, you seem to have very quickly exhausted your budget for a week's worth of food and beverage.
There was no budget. You said all
Exactly,
we
they
could
said a
drink
week.
for a week.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
didn't say that it was only us.
On top of that, it was really expensive
Right.
getting those Rocky Mountain oysters.
And we saved the world
Right.
from blowing up. So, I mean,
It's
yeah, if
true.
you want to put a price on the world blowing up, sure. I mean, go ahead, Dick.
Let me clarify. You did not exceed your budget. You exceeded my budget. My apologies.
It's a you problem, bud, not a me problem.
We are totally grunge.
You are really aiming for that negotiation on the payment.
Well, that's fair.
I just wanted to say thank you for the assistance that you offered to us with the barn door, the protection, the guard. There's a guard now on it, various warding spells. I believe it has been successfully sequestered from any of the previous cultists.
What
I
happened to
just
the
want to say thank you.
janitorial staff?
Well, I mean, they didn't actually break any laws, so they're free to roam throughout the library as they had previously. There's not they didn't there's no law against launching a rocket out of Candlekeep. So
I
they
get you, dude. That's righteous. You are following the path, man.
This
You're not
is,
trying to be the man. I respect that.
but this is also how really weird laws get written.
yes, that
No
is
rocket
true and in
launching
process.
in the great library, and everybody wonders,
Yes.
why did they write that?
And then Candlekeep lags behind in rocket research.
That's right. It bites them in the ass. That's the law of intended or unintended consequences. I don't know which one.
Me, yeah, yes, there's a tome I will investigate that further. You're right. I'm surprised I can't actually answer that. I will research that further.
Do you
Thank you.
think you'll be the
Thank you
first
also
one
very
to
much.
read it? Or do you think other people will have read that tome?
My title is an honorific, not an accurate descriptor. I'm not the only one who has read things for the first time. It's just a describer for me as a ranked individual, as having received the blessing of my compatriots, the avowed, as the one who has to deal with all of the messes.
Righteous
The
dude,
first,
you're
the
you're
first one in
totally
line
being.
for all responsibilities, including reading
man.
books that I don't want to.
I think
Totally being open to the universe. I can get that. I can get behind that.
I think he just called us messes.
And then
No.
I flip my long hair out of my eyes.
Oh, you're.
I just spilled some relish.
It
It's not that
hasn't
bad.
been 6 months yet, Arwen.
I can't wait to do the new
been
Warbler
a week.
art based on Soundgarden instead of the Beatles.
Working on a new sound, man. It'll be righteous.
Oh, righteous, brother.
That's his new. That's his new phrase.
It'll be righteous. Man, you really
Yeah.
had a transformational like this last adventure really actually got at you, didn't it?
Yeah, when you see a 6-foot human flesh penis that shoots lightning.
The lightning part, well, is the least.
Yeah, it got weird at the end there.
It was the least concerning thing. It was the 6-foot tall man penis flesh thing that I think.
Oh, you haven't seen those?
I have not. But Debbie,
yeah.
I want to assure
I
you.
thought that was normal.
Anyway.
I just want to say thank you one more time, and let you know that the budget has been exhausted. I can no longer provide you food and drink.
That seems fair.
As payment,
When do we run?
I would like to offer you permission with a guide to enter the Emerald Door
Ooh.
at your leisure. Please advise you must have a guide with you, but
I've
you have
always
been
wondered
granted
what's behind the green door.
permission into the inner ward in appreciation. Thank
Who
you.
is my god?
Again? You forgot who your god was again?
Yeah, I have keen mind. Keen mind. Dusty, who's my god?
Yeah, Dusty's your keen mind.
I will look and see if I can find it in my notes.
Anyways,
so that is
I say whoever is my god is my guide.
nice.
Wait a minute,
but-
are you going all religious rock now?
Oh no.
Oh no, that I'm gonna keep that though for later.
That's what's gonna break up the band when you go through your Dylan Christian phase.
Evangelical cleric rock.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, you take a level in cleric.
No, I think I would go the other way. I think I would go full on Creed with what?
Oh god. That will break up the band.
I'm sorry, man, but I can't be a part of this.
You're going someplace I can't follow you.
And then backslide into some Nickelback phase.
Nope.
Oh. So a week has passed of your first month.
Okay.
I gotta make
Tell
my
me
check.
Your check.
Yep.
Yeah,
See if he
to
sells
see how well I do.
for selling beer.
Oh.
Oh, hell yeah. I've lived a comfortable lifestyle and made 25 gold.
Yeah, and that's where I'm going to need to talk about the mechanics for me recruiting people.
Yeah.
Sponsorships,
You and
my
me
friend.
both.
Sponsorships.
This is so creepy, but I don't know another mechanic. Can I use persuasion for whether or not I make any headway with Debbie Gibson? It's creepy, but I don't know.
Yeah, does she have a contested?
Maybe
is it
performance?
contested?
No, because I'm being earnest. It's gonna be persuasion.
Oh,
What
okay.
about insight?
And
Yeah, you can
yep,
use.
I was gonna say she's gonna have an insight check
Okay.
on you.
Nope.
So
That first week goes rocky.
I'm gonna roll a d20 to get her wisdom.
Okay.
So she's got a 14 wisdom, which gives her what, a +1?
Yeah, I believe that is
Oh.
true.
She's easily persuaded.
Oh, and I'm still awkward. This is perfect. We're nerds in love.
We were thinking like, Romeo and Juliet, but this is more like Miss Piggy and Kermit.
Yeah, or Amy and Sheldon from Big Bang Theory.
Something like that. Along those lines. But anyway,
Okay.
Yay!
So
Steve has
so
confidence.
in month 1, Joey has made 25 gold.
Month 1 or week 1?
Oh yeah,
because I do that because my checks are every week.
So you do that 4 times. I'm just doing a month at a time.
Okay, I'll do 3 more of those.
You did say first
Well, have
week
you
at the
built your
beginning.
brewer's supplies?
I already have them.
He already had
He
them.
does.
I had them the whole time.
What I meant to say was the first week has passed because the first reader came, and so it was the first month then that I was asking about. So
okay.
So yeah, you can do it 4 times, Joey. Steve has wooed Debbie Gibson, and
guys, I'm making amazing beer.
Yeah, you are.
wow.
Did I roll something to check my progress on the prestidigitation spell?
Dropped off a little there.
Arcana. Well, that's what I would pick.
Yep, I agree. Arcana. Thank you.
I do.
So Arcana assistance. What is your That was a 5. So not a great first week. You could probably do 4 of those and see how that goes. I think mechanically, what I'm gonna look for. Your treadmill sounds like windshield wipers. I feel like it's raining.
It does.
I don't know. Is that any better?
Yeah, it's
Probably
fine.
It doesn't matter.
You know.
It's not a problem.
So you've got 2 successes and 2 failures. So it's not going awfully. It's been a good month. To get advantage.
The way you phrased that, can I accidentally write the song with MC Scat Cat 2 steps forward?
Nice. That's the pathway to grunge. That's 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
So I think what I'll have you do on your for your months is I'll have you check your prestidigitation advancement by rolling to see everything over a D10 is a success. And if you have a month with a success, you also write a song for your compatriots during that month. So you had a successful month, and you wrote a Paul Abdul song.
I'm like, I kind of look it over. I'm like, oh, this isn't really. And I give it to. I see if Debbie Gibson wants to cover that song.
That'll have to be in month 2.
Okay.
And then, Joey, what's your rolling for?
Each week that I do this, there's a 10% chance of a complication. I did not get any complications.
I appreciate that you know your mechanics for the very specifically mechanical thing.
I'm learning it as we go.
Perfect.
Because I've never done downtime either.
This is great. I'm glad that we're doing it. I think this is the perfect campaign for downtime.
So, all right, this is where I think the right mechanic for this to find musicians to join my essentially live aid performance.
Obviously, persuasion is going to play in.
Well, it's carousing.
Carousing.
So carousing.
I love carousing.
Yeah, the carousing rules.
The carousing rules
so
are
carousing, which is a charisma check. So I feel good about that. Now the question is, right? And it's lower. No, but I essentially have to pay for this, so it's either lower, middle, or upper class.
Yeah.
And I think, given by the rules, musicians would be part of the middle class. right? So middle class.
Yeah.
Middle class is
I think it
guild
depends.
members.
I think it depends
Well,
on the musician.
Yeah, what are we
So
looking for?
you
Are we
can
looking for
decide-
rock? They're probably in
You
the
can
Bowery.
decide per month if you're looking at like,
Oh,
if
this
you want
is-
low class musicians, you could be hitting up a couple folks from the busking group.
That's
Then
true.
from there you could be going to the everybody knows them at open mic middle class group. And then you could be going to the folks who have an agent upper class group. That would be the 3 ranges I would give you.
That's fair. And I need to check one other thing because to actually get to, I could swear I took this background. All right. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to start with the noble group anyway. But you have to
Oh,
have
you thought
access
you had a
to.
noble background?
I'm almost positive I do, and I'll go through my notes
I
some
think
more.
you do too.
I think so as well. So I would have access to that group. But what I didn't write down, because Stevie's been our treasurer, is how much gold I actually have. Because it costs per week, depending on each class. So a middle class is 50 gold piece a week.
1 second, please. Working. I was trying to deal with our barking dog.
Yeah, he's being a real peach tonight.
Yeah, he got to walk. He's being a flesh dick.
Flesh golem.
Yeah.
So
oh man,
I'm rather confident.
Do we not have any cash in the bag?
I'm pretty
should have-
sure we've doled it out because Joey was sitting on a lot of money.
I think
Yeah,
we
did dole out, so then it'll be on your sheet.
Yeah, I forgot where I put that on my
You have
sheet.
718 gold. It's in your inventory.
Yes, thank you. It would make sense it'd be an inventory. Oh, then I'm going to start middle class.
Man. Oh, because I bought plate mail. That's why.
Yep.
I'm
So-
like,
Green
Joey-
stock is the name of what
I
you
think-
call dear world.
I think Joey gave you 200 gold because I was short.
An
but
additional 200?
I have plenty. No,
I-
to Stevie
that's
when he
fine.
bought his plate.
Yeah.
Because I'm down to
Okay.
177, but I bought plate mail, and then we got.
Gotcha.
Because that costs 1,000. So
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to do a full month of middle class. So I get 4 checks. Let's see how many musicians I can recruit.
That's a perfect mechanic for this. That's awesome.
Also, you have to name the groups.
Okay, well, one
I
roll.
mean, it doesn't have to be this very second, but
No, it's fine.
your task will be to name the musician groups.
Steve
We're
is
gonna-
crossing his
well-
fingers for flesh dicks.
well, they
It's gonna
could have
be-
been some of the ones we played with in the Battle of the Band.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mithril back.
Nope,
I've-
nobody from Mithrilback is making the cut.
No.
I have already recruited 4 people. So I get 2 for every 16 to 20. That's nothing. And my last one. Here it is.
Nice.
And that's another 3. Sorry, so I have 7 contacts that I've made.
The 7 contacts, so you need to decide,
Yep.
like, is that a full band of 4?
Oh, okay. That's good. That's you tell me. So is it a person?
I think it's a single person, but
Okay.
you need to decide, and then you have to convince the whole band.
Yep.
So,
Well,
so like
Yes.
you could have a Bob Dylan in there who's a solo act
yeah. Okay, gotcha.
where
Yep,
he
yep,
just
yep.
pays his band to show up, or you could
Yeah.
have a like, we're a band,
you-
man.
You don't even know the
But I-
name of our band. My band. My band.
I don't know that reference.
Dusty, while he's figuring that out, I forgot that I picked up a Dagger of Blind Sight, but the reason I can't use it is because it needs to be attuned. So
Yeah.
I would like to take some of this downtime to attune to the
Only-
Dagger of Blind Sight.
Only takes an hour. You could have done it on a short rest.
But
Yeah,
I
I also
just picked it up, I think.
Oh, that's true.
I also stole that ring off of Stonky after we knocked him out.
hmm
I'm gonna figure out what that does.
Does it control the
all right.
golems?
I bet it does.
So the ring that you took from Stonky is a ring of telekinesis.
Oh
It-
no, Joey with a ring of telekinesis.
That's
It
that should be the
only-
tagline of our band: the power to move you.
That's telekinesis, Kyle.
That's right.
the this particular ring, in addition to the other benefits of Ring of Telekinesis, also controls any of the skitter widgets that were created by Stonky.
Oh, I hated those things.
Allows
been
them to be controlled.
That would have been
We
good.
could have roadies.
Oh,
Skidger widget roadies.
little dog roadies. They
And
were
Joey would
little,
be the
though.
perfect
They were
handler, the
huge.
roadie handler.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That's poetic.
All right. The first month passes. You all have your various gold and wooing and Paula Abdul songs, and so we're on to month 2.
How many days in a month so I know how much gold removed?
We'll just go with a straight 30.
Also, are we getting together to play gigs during that time?
Yes, I thought we.
Yes.
Yeah, can we play like 2
Okay.
gigs a month maybe?
Sure.
Yeah, and then
Can we
and
earn
will we
some
get money
coin?
from that?
Yeah, can we earn some coin?
Yeah.
I have
Sure.
another way Steve's gonna earn some money. I just found and I realized I should do in the downtime activities. So, but
I really want it to be couples karaoke.
no, it's not.
So yeah, you play 2 gigs, and
And are we traveling for these gigs, or are they in Candlekeep, like we're at the hearth, or?
oh, sorry, buddy, I didn't mean to roll that as yourself.
Oh, no
I
worries.
was assuming you'd be at the hearth based on
Okay.
your location. It's up to you if you want to travel.
I think one home and one travel.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so. Yeah. I'm looking at a map right now of Forgotten Realms to see what's, Sword Coast, to see what's nearby.
And then this
We
would
can-
also be Buddy's chance to do touring shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get 15 gold from the first show because there were only 3 people at the hearth that day
15 each or 15 total?
total. So I'm
Oh.
rolling a D100 to see how many people are in attendance, and that's how many D20s I'm rolling
Okay. So we got
to give you your
So
gold.
we 15.
The first one was
means
15 gold.
divided by 4
total.
is gonna be
Oh.
3 and change. So
And then the
3.25.
second one,
Let's put them in the cart and we'll
yeah,
use it.
I'll put it in the party loot. Yep.
and then
We'll
the
use it
second
for band expense.
second set was a little more lucrative. There were 97 people,
Ooh.
and that was 1,053 gold.
What?
Okay, wait, how much is that?
Oh, yeah. The altitude is big,
1,053 gold.
1,053
Whoa!
divided by
They're like 340.
Why don't we each take
200
250 and put
200
53 in the
Yep.
in
We
the kitty?
each take 250 and then what did you say, how many in the kitty?
The 53.
53.
53. So that's 68 in the kitty and everybody gets 250. That sounds good.
Cool.
And then I'm subtracting 30 gold because I'm supposed to spend a gold piece a day on my downtime.
Okay.
Also, because I'm going to equip Stonky's ring, I have a ring of shooting stars that I'm not attuning to. If anyone has an attunement slot and would like it.
Well, I have an attunement slot, but I think it'd be better for Buddy if he's got an attunement slot.
Buddy, why are you shaking your head?
I don't know. Do I have an attunement slot?
You can
I
have
don't even know.
three.
Probably.
You could have 3 magic items
Oh.
attuned.
Then yes, I do.
So you should add a ring of shooting stars to your equipment. It's easiest to do that on D&D Beyond.
Yep,
and then
I am.
import.
And I can do
It's
it
like-
in here if you need to. Don't forget though, when we're done with downtime, maybe when we go on bio break, make sure you're done with all of your leveling, and then make sure you
Yep.
update your characters.
I've already-
Okay.
I've done that
So
one.
can I actually interrupt to kind of metagame talk of like,
By the way,
Should I-
now they communicate, so I didn't have to update. As soon as I updated, 2 seconds later,
Oh.
my character, because I upgraded
I had to.
I upgraded my Patreon.
Oh, okay, I had to.
Takes a little while for it to do it, but
would you recommend me increasing an ability score or taking a feat?
Ability
my
score
feet.
is if you haven't maxed out Dex yet to 20, I would recommend ASI ability
Well,
score.
no, I already did an ability, and so I'm maxed out at 20 in Dex, and so I don't.
Then
All
I
my
would.
other scores are pretty good.
You get an ASI at level 10?
That's what it tells me that I get when I'm in the thing.
I didn't know
Are you
Rogue got one.
multiclassed?
No, he's just Rogue. I
Oh,
thought.
weird. I didn't
Yeah,
realize Rogue got that.
I didn't either.
I'm just pure rogue. It says I get an ability score improvement or a feat.
Nice.
I'm looking, but I think that's true.
Cool. I did not know that.
Yep.
And so I
he
think
gets
I
gets an ASI at 12 as well. It's
Oh,
almost
wow.
it's almost as good as fighter
Wow.
for ASI.
so I can either take firearm specialist or grappler.
Don't take grappler.
Grappler would be real bad for you.
That's unless you have unless you have a great strength that we don't know about. Don't take grappler.
My strength's not bad. It's 15.
But you tend to be a range
You're not
attacker.
going to be in melee.
You're not.
Yeah.
Because Joey and I will be in the front line. So you take the expert.
The firearm specialist.
Well,
You don't really
we're
use it.
We're unlikely to find firearms.
What about something like crossbow expert?
Cross.
That'd be really
That's
good
not
for
one
you.
I can choose from.
It's not.
Oh,
Why
No.
not?
Do I already have it?
You might already have it.
It'd be in features and traits, right?
yeah.
Yep.
I'm proficient in stealth, performance, investigation, and athletics.
Not proficiency. It should be
Expertise only in stealth and investigation.
No. It's a feat, so it'll be. I'll
At
look
the
up.
bottom of features and traits.
Yep.
All the way at the
The
bottom.
only feat I have is keen mind.
Oh, there's no reason why you would be precluded from crossbow expert that I can think of.
I don't know. It's not showing up as like if either you or Dusty can go into my character and
I can't, but
See if I can see it.
but crossbow expert is really what you want. Because that lets you fire like what's the ability that because he uses a short bow, not a crossbow, but what does it do for him?
Takes away the penalty for firing while in melee.
That's right.
That's
the
takes
big
away
one.
the loading penalty for crossbows, which would mean you could use a crossbow, which does more damage than a bow.
Right.
You wouldn't have the loading penalty.
Yeah, you would be able to upgrade to
Well,
a better range weapon.
It's in your account under the Eden campaign,
Okay.
so I can't adjust it.
Okay, I will look. I don't think there's an adjustment required. I think something's
Yeah, and I don't know why it wouldn't because there's no prerequisites for the feat.
there isn't, and also it's a player's handbook one, right? So we're not even like.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't exclude anything from it, but it's a player's handbook one, so it should be in there anyway. Let's see, view campaign.
I'm not saying I didn't mess it up, but
No. There's no way you. I don't think there's a way you could mess it up. All right.
How are
Would
you
also-
proficient with firearms?
He's not.
that's what shows up as my feats that I can take is either firearms or
That's a feat
grappling.
he can
Oh,
take.
You
Yeah.
must have clicked it at some point because I just opened your character sheet and it's on there.
There's got to be something wrong with how it's choosing what feats you can have. Because firearm specialist is not even actual content. It's a unofficial material.
Yeah, that's a critical role book, right?
It's
Crossbow
CR,
looks like
expert.
it's from
Crossbow expert right there, Scott. I found it.
where like when I'm in the
Are you in Forge or in D&D Beyond?
D&D Beyond.
Okay. I just clicked defeat, and you had selected firearms expert, and then I scrolled up, and crossbow expert was right there.
I'm
Well,
seriously the only two options that
weird.
go up for me are firearm and grappler.
That's
I will.
well,
super.
neither of
Love
those
to
is good for you.
Neither of those is good
I'm
for
more-
you, but I chose crossbow expert for you if you're okay with it. Crossbow expert.
Yes.
Okay. You should be good to go then. Let's see if your features and traits have crossbow expert. They sure
I'm
do.
loading it right now.
So you now like you ignore the loading property crossbows, which is good. If you're within 5 feet of a hostile, normally you would have disadvantage with a ranged weapon. You do not anymore. And then And when you use the attack action and with a one-handed weapon, you can use a bonus action to attack with a hand crossbow you are holding. That might be why you want to get a hand crossbow.
Okay.
You could dual wield
You-
crossbows.
You could dual wield crossbows, two hand crossbows,
What?
like pistols.
You
I
may
got one
want to
for
go
each of you.
shopping
You
during
might
your
want to
downtime.
because then you get to
Yeah.
shoot. You get to shoot twice every round. If you use your but
Oh, man.
you won't get the bonus action hide because you have to use a bonus action for the
Yeah.
shot. So you have to remember you're using a bonus action slot, and you only
Yeah,
have
but
one.
there's a lot of times because you guys are engaged that I'm not needing to hide.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it makes a ton of sense for you to do crossbow expert for sure.
So other than that feat, are there any other leveling things that happened just now that are
Do you want-
character important?
For just so you guys know, I took well, I didn't take. I got 2 more maneuvers. One of which is called maneuvering strike, which means if you allow me to, I can move you.
Cool.
So not on your turn, doesn't cost you movement. I can inspire you to move your movement speed. And so then I can change
I
the
picture it as
battlefield.
like somebody on the battle floor, like doing sort of this fun little tango swirl thing to
and
make
moving
you move.
people. Yeah. It's
Mhm.
gonna be pretty cool, I think. And then I also have slashing attack, which lets me hit 2 people at the same time with one swing if they're 5 feet from each other.
If we
Ooh.
And my
Does
damage
maneuvering strike require that they use their reaction to move?
I don't remember. Let me check.
We'll
what
have
is
to
the
go to the
price of a
party.
hand crossbow? 75, so 150 altogether.
When you hit, I have to hit a creature with a weapon attack first. You can expend 1 superiority die to maneuver one of your comrades into a more advantageous position. You add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll, and you choose a friendly creature who can see or hear you. That creature can use its reaction, to move up to half its speed without provoking opportunity attacks from the target of my attack.
That's pretty good, though.
That's still pretty cool. So there's going to be times when that's going to be pretty useful for me and Joey up
To
in the
get
front
Buddy
line.
or to get Buddy or Arwen out of melee.
out of melee if we need to. Yep. So, and I didn't take slashing. I took disarming because we seem to fight a lot of weaponed people. So I thought it'd be good to be able to disarm people. So
Joey's speed increased by 10 feet, and he is now immune to disease and poison.
that
And alcohol.
poison is huge.
He's a speedy little man.
Man, that paid off for Tony last night. Huge. Immune to poison. And
Buddy has added Fireball and Eldritch Blast.
That's fun.
Buddy would like some spells that actually do some damage.
You got another
And-
cantrip. You got another cantrip.
I could learn any 2 spells I wanted from any class.
Oh, yes.
Oh, right. Okay.
And that was gonna be my question: do I need more healing spells? But I also then learned a new 5th spell of Mass Cure Wounds.
Ooh.
I think I'm okay.
Fireball's going to be huge. Really think about when you cast it.
Yeah. That's.
He didn't ask how big the room was.
I said cast Fireball.
Yeah. Because it really is huge.
It
Yes,
is
also
enormous.
It is an outside. It's an outside spell.
It is an
I don't care.
outside spell.
I have evasion. You can
Yeah.
use it on me anytime.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yes. But Eldritch Blast having a nice, powerful cantrip spell.
I'd like
Night,
to upgrade
Tony.
my armor. Does anyone have any recommendations?
You can't upgrade much as a rogue. I think you can go up to studded.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
you
about
can.
Yeah,
You can do
Well,
stuff,
right now
but
I'm
you'll
just
lose
at
your
leather.
you'll lose your stealth. The studded's probably the best you're going to be able to do, unless we find some magic armor. But yeah, upgrading to studded's worth it. I mean, it's one armor class, I think, like one point.
You have
Well,
6 months. If you want to
there
hunt
is-
for magic items,
We can. That's actually a
option is
thing you
there.
can do. But
We can also craft. We can also craft them.
yes, if we have the
ourselves.
none of us have the ability to do that.
I don't have that ability.
None of us
Yeah.
have that ability.
Well,
There's things we can do, but you are the best chance, and your chances aren't great.
all right.
But hunting works. We did it in a campaign with Casey, and we over 3 months we did find one thing on
Okay.
on
I
downtime.
will kind of add that as like something I'm trying to do then is to hunt for better armor. Listening
Well,
for rumors of like
not just better armor, anything that can increase your armor class, because you might like a cloak of protection will help a ton, or a ring of protection. So
okay. Well, I will hold that until you're ready to talk about next time.
Yeah.
We're only on month 2, right? Because we just talked about leveling up as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we haven't even started. We haven't actually found out what you're doing during levels in month 2 yet.
That's fine.
So month 1 passes. There's a new girl that has been coming along as a roadie. Joey seems to be living lush. And there's a new song on the set
he's
list.
Not a lush because he cannot get drunk.
Sorry, he leaves living the lush lifestyle of lots of money.
He's flush with cash.
Flush, not lush. Good point. Yeah. And Buddy is living the high life with 7 new recruits for Green
Fest.
Stock.
Yes, we have one solo performer, William Joel, who is joining us.
Nice.
A band by the name Circumatory Rocks. Play with that one for a second. Circumatory, moving in a circular fashion.
Rolling Stones.
There it is. There it is.
I didn't know you wanted us to say it. I thought, never mind.
All right.
How many people are in that one?
3. There are 3 there. And then we have another band of 3.
The drummer just died.
The drummer just died.
So that's my
that's all. Oh, man.
Shows you how much I know. Wikipedia's like 3. I'm like 3 is. And then another band of 3. This one's not nearly as clever, which is just 2 words. I and It's 3 young girls.
I and
Hi, I am aim.
Aim.
There it is.
Chaim.
It's pronounced like Hayam, isn't it? It's
Chaim.
Hayam, it's Hayam. Yeah. So it's Hayam.
That band is far too recent for me to have recognized it.
And there's
very good. They're very good.
Hi, JJ.
Can I try to
All right, bud. Good night.
I guess not.
Hi,
Buenas
Katie.
noches, Senor JJ.
Hi, Katie.
Dusty says hi.
Hey.
Katie says hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, it's bedtime. It's the worst time of day.
Yeah, very late bedtime too.
All right. So month 2, Joey, you've got a bunch of rolls to make.
Yeah.
Find
so
out how your
last month
brew's going.
Last month I made Warbler Weissen. And this month I'm making Buddy Brown.
Oh,
very cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty good. That did not include that's supposed to be wisdom and have my proficiency, so it's actually
in the
27.
mid-20s, yeah, or high 20s. Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder why that's not
it. Well, I re-imported, so I bet it erased my. For whatever reason, it's not adding the things properly. But anyway, I'll fix that.
Okay.
I'm gonna make my rolls, and you can move on.
Yeah. Well. Yep. Sounds good. Steve.
Steve would like to continue to woo Debbie Gibson.
Huh?
Wooing things will be walks along the beach, playing love songs on my guitar. So, to paraphrase Scott, can I have advantage on that?
This is a wooing of extraordinary magnitude.
You better, because she's not easily wooed this time around.
Insight feels wrong though. Like that feels like I'm like trying to trick her, and I am being very, very sincere. Mm-hmm. So I feel like just a normal DC would be, but okay.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
I got a 19.
That advantage really helped you out
yeah,
that
it
time.
did.
So she is wooed and recognizes your sincerity for what it is.
Excellent. And at that point, I will start writing other songs that are getting a little bit more in the glam rock vein. Uh, so then there will be, because that's contemporaneous with Deb Gibson. So when I see you smile by Bad English and
Okay, just the one, because
yeah.
you
Oh, right,
succeeded at
right.
wooing. I'll
All
give
right,
you one
one song.
song.
All right, so when I see you
When
smile
I see
by
you smile.
terrible song, Paul feels, but Steve's gonna think it's awesome. And then uh, I also, while we're on tour, in one of our, not on tour, but when we do one of our away shows, to earn a
Mhm.
little extra money to spend on Debbie Gibson, I want to engage in pit fighting.
Of
Uh,
course you do.
I'm gonna find an underground fighting ring and enter to earn money because that sounds like a
Okay.
complication in a rom-com.
Yeah, it does.
All right. So it says that you can decide whether I am facing a difficult, medium, or hard opponent. It
Where are you
actually,
doing this?
I don't know, what city did we travel to for our away show? We did one at the Hearth and one in.
You pulled up a map to
I
figure
did,
that
and
out.
then I didn't say anything.
Well,
Okay.
we didn't go far, so probably Baldur's Gate or somewhere around there.
Yeah, let's say Baldur's Gate's where I'll find pit fighting. So that fits with Baldur's Gate. Um, so maybe we do our show in Baldur's. The one where we made a lot of money, the one where we made the thousands would be Baldur's Gate.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, okay.
At least that's how I
You're
feel. You're the DM.
I
You
think
can
that's
choose.
accurate. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm a fan.
Okay. So then the first thing is you have to decide whether or not I am fighting
I
a
think where are you going to
for
find your
my
pit
opening,
fighting?
but the lower bowl of Baldur's Gate, which is the shitty. Holy crap! The FedEx agent who is shipping my stuff, last name is Kriko.
No.
That's
Spelled the same?
yeah.
I think it's probably because it's being shipped by to you from your parents.
Not the right first name. I don't want to say it on stream.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's
it's my
creepy.
dad's second cousin. I'm pretty sure. Uh,
That's
Voice
so
removed.
weird.
yeah. Okay.
That's so weird. All right, so
So
you're in the lower zone. They're gonna bring you in gently. They're gonna give you a low fight.
okay. So the DC then would be between 10 and 12-ish.
Okay.
Um, it says the
Yep.
character must make a series of checks with a DC determined at random, I guess, based on the quality of the opposition that the character runs into. Uh, a big part of the challenge in pit fighting lies in the unknown nature of the character's opponents. So actually, you should know and then don't tell me. A character makes
Mhm.
3 checks: strength, dexterity, and a special constitution check that has a bonus equal to a roll of the character's largest hit die. Uh, If desired, the character can replace one of these skill checks with an attack roll using a weapon. I would not do that. That seems like, you know, not honorable. So, the DC for each of the checks is 5 plus D 2d10. Generate a separate DC for each one. So if I win one, we generate another one. That's how it goes, actually. So the first one is 5 plus 2d10. Okay,
Okay.
you know what the DC
I
is.
have I have what it
So in the fight,
plus
then,
5. Okay.
I have to find my character on here. Okay. All right. So I will then do a first is a strength athletics check.
And that's the 2d 10 plus 5.
No, well that's the DC is the 2d10 plus 5.
You passed.
Okay. And then the next one is a acrobatics check. No, it's the same DC.
Got it.
As
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
and then it's a con check.
plus your hit
Plus
die.
a hit die, which
10,
is plus
a
10.
D10.
Yep.
A D10.
D10. Yep. 1d10. So did I beat the first guy?
No, just barely. That last roll did not meet the
Well,
DC.
but okay, so the character makes 3
So
checks. Strength,
athletics, yes. Acrobatics, yes. At Constitution, no.
and if desired, the character can replace one of these skill checks. All right, consult the pit fighting results to see how the character did. But 0 successes, I lose all the bites, I earn nothing. 1 success, I win 50. 2 successes, I win 100.
You win
So
100.
I win 100 gold in my first pit fighting.
Yep. The DC was 23. I rolled really well.
Awesome. All right. And then people are on
Yeah.
this Stevie. All right. So I get 100 gold for that, and that's what I do that month. And then I'm not gonna pocket it because I'm gonna spend all of that on Debbie.
I feel like just for flavor, like just some point in the pit fight,
Yeah.
you get like walloped really hard where you go flying into the hands of Joey, and Joey just kind of picks you up and says, "Come on, get back in."
Oh,
and
yeah.
pushes you back into the fight.
For sure. Actually, Dusty, you need to roll percentile dice. Sorry.
Yeah, you also have a chance of complication.
A complication. Yeah, you need to roll Is it under 10?
No.
Okay. No complication.
I rolled mine, and I did not have any complications this month either.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
One of my weeks, I didn't earn quite comfortable living, so I spent a gold to maintain my comfortable living.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. And I absolutely agree with Scott. Like, Stevie would bring Joey as his trainer, like Burgess Meredith and Rocky.
The fight started, and Joey wandered off and got a sandwich.
You're gonna eat lightning and crap thunder, Stevie.
That sounds like an indigestion waiting to happen.
All right, so now we've got prestidigitation workout happening.
All right. So again, for the flavor on this of like, as I'm working on the sound and becoming more and more obsessed with building the sound, I'm like traveling to like the bars and things, talking to folks, and also then like trying to get their take on like this new sound, but also then trying to figure it out of like, hey, I want to listen for rumors about like I really had this thing about like the man now. I'm trying to fight the man. And
okay.
Well, you can do all that while you're transporting my beer to the taverns that are buying it.
Yeah. And I'm actually working for Joey to earn a little coin. And but I'm also looking for like rumors of like hey, how, like basically looking for protection stuff, as well as then when opportunities arise where I see like someone who's like noble or rich, not pulling any big heist, but just trying to maybe lift like a coin purse.
Nice. Okay. All right. So I'll have you do your prestidigitation check. And
3 failures, 1 success.
All right. So you don't write a song this month. Give me a sleight of hand. Rolling a 6 and getting a 19. That's a good sleight of hand.
Well, I'm not going to say like since my dex is all, I need to roll basically a 1 not to win that.
Right.
Like I get like a plus 13 on sleight of hand.
Nice. You ended up lifting a coin purse with 7 gold in it. As you're picking up rumors in the pubs, you hear somebody talking to a couple little kids, because it's like Wisconsin bars, there's a lot of kids in them, and they're telling you the tale of an old old legendary wizard named Gazre Azam.
I don't need to write that down. I have key points.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep. And they tell how powerful he was, that he captured a genie, is the rumor they tell you.
Can you give me that name one more time?
Yeah.
I'm actually writing it down. Great.
Can you see that, or did I put it private?
Paul put it
Yep.
out.
Excellent. Okay. And what was the other thing you were hoping to do? Said
I think that was
lifting.
it.
Oh, you're
Find a
listening
rumor.
for other rumors about protection.
Yeah.
Give me a perception. Nope. I think.
Do you just want to follow the rules for trying to find a magic item?
There is, yeah,
Yes.
there are rules for that.
Yes. I forgot there were rules for that. Looking. I'm hunting them down.
If
anybody-
you make a
They're in-
charisma persuasion check to determine the quality of the cellar found, it costs 100 gold to look for it.
Yep. Actually, as a cash outlay. Yep.
And then you make a charisma persuasion check to determine the quality of the cellar, and that will determine what they might have.
Oh no. We have a reroll.
We do have a reroll.
Can I take a reroll? Is everyone
You
comfortable with
can.
that?
I don't care if you use it.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's a new charity this month that we should try to raise some.
Well, that that check gives you a cellar.
That's true. Oh well.
Yeah.
It's true.
Okay.
We're gonna keep the 6 and not say that he re-rolled then, because if he had known what Ed just said, I don't think he would have re-rolled.
So that total of 6 gives you this person that you found who's selling magic items has 1d4 items from magic item table B, which I have up if you want to roll it.
Sure.
Thank you, Ed. That's very helpful of you. I appreciate it.
So if you want to roll a d4 first, that's how many items he has. And then we can roll percentile on the table to see what items he has. Now, if you're looking for a specific item, then that's something Dusty will have to decide if you can find. But you could just roll and see what this person has, and they have 4 magic items for sale.
At least for this month, let's just try it this way. I mean, that's up to you, Scott, but I think it's fun to just try it this way.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
So roll percentile for the first item they have for sale. 68. They have a Kyotom's ointment.
Oh, that's healing.
How much?
It's gonna be spendy.
It's an uncommon item, so I don't remember how.
I've got it right. I've got it right here. Hold on.
Oh, what does it do?
You can rub it on the wound and it heals. It's basically and it also will remove certain conditions, almost like
it ceases poison and cures diseases.
Yeah.
Arwen wants an
ointment.
Arwen wants an
D&D
ointment.
Beyond doesn't have the price in here. Like,
no, it's
come
not.
on.
It's not a price thing.
Well,
Let's see a more enthusiastic guy.
Because the price is 1d6 times
We
100.
heard it.
I heard her.
Okay, you heard her.
Did you find it, Ed? I was getting.
Uncommon item is 1d6 times 100 gold.
Yep.
His price is their price is going to fluctuate.
Yep.
A 9.
What's the next item?
A potion of healing, a greater potion of healing.
Ooh. Probably not worth it because those actually will retail for 500. So we might get actually worth it because it could come
you
under.
could get a deal on that.
It could come out under 500. 76.
76 is a dust of dryness, so this one's got a lot of consumables.
Yeah, Magic Table 2 is B is a lot of
But
consumable stuff.
High rolls above 80, above 83 has a chance of stuff of permanent things.
No.
38 is a potion of animal friendship.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Aw.
pass on I'm gonna pass on all that because I don't actually have all that much gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, give me
Kieran's Unguent is not bad. So or
Yeah,
You could roll a d6 and see how much he wants for it.
Because
yeah, I could do that.
you might roll a 1
Let
and
me-
they might want 100, and if you tell one of us about it, one of us might want to buy it.
'Cause, after the 129 that I had to spend for
Yeah,
expenses,
yeah, you
I'm
don't.
down.
Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want to spend it.
Hold on.
One of us, Joey,
Well,
might want to buy it. 400.
Uh,
No,
400 gold?
I don't want it for 400.
I mean, it sounds like the stuff that Mark McGuire from the Cardinals was using. The cream, right?
No.
I just assumed Arwen would want an ointment that would cure a condition.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, that's actually true.
I guess story-wise, I have to buy it.
For flavor, that makes
Arwen,
that,
exactly.
Arwen does need a cream he can put on that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Penicillin, knock it right out.
Arwen, give me one last percentile dice.
well, okay. Oh, does she have complications?
Perfect. You had a 50-50 shot. He points you in the direction of another magic user who is out of town at the moment, but will be back next month.
All right.
We're in a good spot story-wise that there would be people trading magic. Like, sometimes I don't like this table because you're in the middle of nowhere and there's some guy traveling around with thousands of gold piece stuff. But we're in a place where that makes sense. It's nice. Like Candlekeep,
Yeah, because you're in Baldur's Gate.
Or Candlekeep. We're in both places, so both of those work.
Which we're not taking advantage of Candlekeep.
You know that part of the helicopter that you stand on, that you can hang from?
God,
Yes, I know.
Zikrono Livracha. Zikrono Livracha.
All right, Buddy.
Yeah, so Buddy wants to train to learn how to use his calligrapher tools, which he just bought, to make
Nice.
tour posters.
Very cool.
Nice.
Very cool.
Which, to train to learn tool proficiency, takes at least 10 work weeks, but it is reduced by the number of work weeks equal to the character's intelligence modifier. So, this will take me 7 work weeks, so I will, in
So
$25.
Next 2 months.
Yeah, and it takes 25 gold piece a week, so that's 100 gold piece down for this month. There is a 10% chance of complications.
Ooh,
and the complications are in the book here.
When Steve finds out that Buddy's working towards this, he's going to pit fight next month to make money for Buddy.
Oh, thank you.
Aww.
To help him pay
I think
for
Buddy
his...
would make art. I think Buddy would make Stevie like the poster art of like.
He will, but he's
so rough.
He will, but he's got to spend 200 gold to get there, or 175.
Yeah. So, if you want to figure out how to do a 10% check, and we could then roll a d6 if a complication hits. So
D100 percentile dice.
Yep, I will do a D100.
I drank burning, boiling water, and I have actually swollen my lip from it.
So I don't know which 10. I don't know what.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
There's a 94 hit the 10% chance of a complication.
Does not.
No, I was going with under 10.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Then we're good. Okay. I got 3 more weeks.
All right. Okay.
We do 2 more shows for this month.
Buddy, where are you working on your calligraphy?
Somewhere in Candlekeep. There would have been, I imagine, somewhere
Yeah,
you
you
can
can go.
describe where for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Because I have to find a teacher.
Well, you had
Oh, the
met
binder. The binding thing is
Oh
right.
yeah, there you go.
the House of Binder. So you've taken up an internship at the House of the
Yep.
Binder to learn
Exactly.
calligraphy. And one day, as you're standing there working on your calligraphy, you hear a very hushed tone voice that you recognize saying, hey, buddy. I don't know if you remember me. I just wanted to let you know that um, if you hear from a woman named Rylia, um, she's part of my crew.
This is
So,
my sister.
mhm. And she's kind of hiding behind a pillar, like,
Are you a
or
person or a lizard right now?
haha, you're real funny.
Or an
I
alligator?
just I just want you to know that right now I'm thinking they might send another person to come and see you from my crew, the Harpers.
Okay.
So if you meet Aurelia,
Aurelia.
legit
Legit.
Rylia,
Okay.
a person, a being named Rylia. Rylia,
Aurelia.
not
Aurelia.
Aurelia. Rylia. Yeah, she's part of my crew. So just FYI, I wanted you to know that if you met her, she was on the level and you could trust her. Um, and I'm really not supposed to be telling you, so
Is
you
she
know,
trying to? Is she trying to join our super band and save the world?
no, she's not a
Oh.
musician.
Oh,
But
when you said your crew, I thought you meant the Harpers
well,
musicians.
I've
You
been
can
trying
you
to
can understand how I thought that.
right the other Harpers that I'm also a part of.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
so in case she talks to you, just know that you can trust her, and but don't tell her I told you, because that would be bad. I'm
All right,
not really
whatever.
supposed to tell you ahead of time. Okay, good, great.
Something
Well,
seems up, but okay.
well, I mean, I don't have. Okay, bye. It was nice seeing you. Tell the boys I say hi, and and give Francis a pet for me. Okay, bye.
Will
And
do.
she scurries off. All right. Chapter 3. No, chapter 3. Month
We
3.
gotta do our gigs first.
Oh yeah,
Yep,
gigs.
gigs.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Can
There are
can we do one in Baldur's Gate or wait, where are we?
there are
Don't tell
11
me.
people at this gig.
Can we do one at
Oh,
well, that'll be Candlekeep.
yeah.
No, we should do well in our home city once in a while. Maybe the other one's at Burgost?
Yeah.
Sure. Or Daggerford, whatever.
Daggerford's a hike.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow, so many guys.
Yeah. 113 gold from that show.
Should I put that one in the party loot?
Yeah.
Yeah, go
I'd
ahead.
say
That's
so.
fine.
68 plus 113.
Damn it.
Playing a couple of intimate shows this month.
Yeah. That's fine. We're working on some new stuff, so we're finding some different venues. That's so many.
That's 177 gold.
All
And
right.
Steve is fighting with his
Yep.
serpent's fang.
No, not with its fisticuffs.
Oh, okay.
So I guess the first thing again is you roll.
Wait. It's Joey's turn first.
It's Joey's turn first. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Joey.
month I'm making Stevie Stout,
Oh, I got a stout.
Ooh.
and I'm gonna sell it at his fight.
Nice.
Nice.
If it turns out any good.
You're not gonna be in my corner. You're just gonna be selling beer.
Actually, I think.
But it turned out really good.
If I'm living out of his garage, I feel like he'd be like, Arwen, you need to sell the beer.
Yeah. Yeah, you're living.
Earn your keep.
Are you in the attic over the garage of Joey's house?
I definitely said that I was living out of Joey's garage during this time.
True.
Ooh, good roll.
Well, I had 1 month where I lost a gold, but I had 2 months where I made 25. So I call that a pretty good month.
So up,
Yeah.
up and up. All right.
And I'll roll my complications, but you can move on.
Okay. Well, let me know if you hit a complication.
Will do.
So many fun dice. All right, Steve.
That got close.
Got close, but I had no complications.
All right.
Actually, Joey, when you bring the stout in to Candlekeep to offer up, little one tells you about a book he's reading that is really speaking to him, and he feels like it might speak to you, but you can't have it yet.
Is it literally speaking to you? Because some of the ones we find do that literally.
No, it's about key.
Like to a door?
No, it's spelled K-I.
Oh, sure, I know about that.
Yeah, yes. I thought you might. It's called The Book of Inner Alchemy. When I'm done with it, would you like to read it?
Yeah, but I'll have to do it at home by myself because I have to read out.
Okay. Well, I will give it to you when I am done with it.
Is it allowed to leave Candlekeep?
No books are allowed to leave Candlekeep.
Okay, well, you all just have to listen to me read.
I like listening to people read. I will sit in a corner with you and listen to you read it.
That sounds great. And we'll have some oysters.
Some good friends there with their oysters.
All right.
I'm gonna give little one a cask of whichever beer he chooses.
Oh. I have
And
three
so
options.
I've started 4 brothers and at least 1 sister brewing. And so far we have Warbler Weissen, Buddy's Brown Ale, and Stevie Stout. But I'm working on a recipe for Arwen's Gold Ale.
Nice. Golden showers.
I will take the Buddy Brown, please.
So I bring casks into the hearth and give an extra one to little one.
That is a lot of beer.
You
What
can
is
share
it?
it and make lots of friends.
Oh. I will do that. Are we friends? Would you like a beer?
Yes.
And he pours you a beer from your cask you just gave him.
Thank you. That's very kind.
So wholesome. Alright.
And you sit enjoying a beer while he
That's the
reads.
best part of gifts is sharing them with the people you love.
Aw, do you love me?
Of course. You're my very best friend.
Oh. And there's a little tear, that single tear runs down his cheek. Anything else from you?
Nope. I'm having
Okay.
a great time. Living my
Steve.
best life.
Steve, you are up.
Alright. Steve is going to ask Debbie Gibson to move in with him.
That's a big move.
Big move.
mean,
Where you live?
Well,
Where are
He's
you
got
living?
a great voice. I like that she sounds like Joey.
I mean, what's going to happen next? Are you guys going to do like a holiday card together?
Yep. We're gonna ask Buddy to letter it. So persuasion? Come on.
Yeah. I'll set a DC this time.
12. She's not ready for that level of commitment.
I literally set it at 11.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yay, Steve!
I was like, let's That's right. She's more than average likely, but not by a lot. Let's go with 11, and then you rolled.
Yay,
That makes me so happy.
Steve! All right.
So she's very trepidatious, but is on board and willing to give it a go. And
I do the whole
sorry.
rom-com thing of making her a drawer.
Excellent. And
Is she moving in? Because
I-
she might want more than a drawer.
No, we started with that, and then I'm leading up to the whole dresser thing, and then yeah, it takes time. It's the whole month that I'm working on
so
this.
as she's moving in towards the end of the month, she looks at you and turns around and says,
Oh,
I
important
think,
point. In
I-
my
I
head,
think-
Debbie Gibson is a halfling.
Okay. She turns around and looks up at you. I think I think we're alone now.
Oh, Steve has flashbacks. But he shakes it off. And he says, wait, I have a whole list here. Where's my Debbie Gibson songs? There we go. Hold on. I get weak in a glance. Isn't this what's called romance? And now I know. 'Cause when I'm lost, I can let go. I get lost in your eyes. And
Me too.
I'll be found when I am lost in your eyes.
Wait.
As I reach down really low to grab her hands.
No.
Okay.
That's awesome.
In this whole time, Joey's been spending a lot of time with Tiffany, who's kind of into him, but he's oblivious.
Yeah, that's happening.
So
that tracks.
So then, as far as the rest of it goes, while we were in Beargost, I find a small place to earn a little extra money, and this is to help defray Buddy's costs. I would like to fight to earn some money to help defray the calligraphy, to help the band, because we got to get these flyers going. So, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for some cash here. So you set the DC with the 5 plus 2d10.
What's public?
Okay. Okay. And then Strength Athletics is first.
Nice.
Nice.
Acrobatics is second.
Uncool.
Oh! Okay. Well, it's 50 gold so far. I've
A
got
little
one
more lies than you.
one success. Now my con plus I get 1d10 for my hit die. 25. So that's 2 successes. And then we have to roll for a complication. But I should win 100 gold unless something goes awry here.
Instead of dipping your hands into broken glass, it's gummy bears.
It's gummy bears. Haribo! Do you want me to roll the d20?
Gummy bear. No, it's only a d6.
Sorry. 98. So no complications. So 100 gold goes to Buddy for defraying the cost.
I only need 75.
All right, I'll keep 25.
Well,
I'll give you the 75. Or do you need
yeah.
the other 25?
We'll see if a complication arises that causes
Okay,
the need. I shouldn't.
cool. Cool. All right, that's Stevie's month. Playing gigs, wooing Debbie, and fighting.
Nice.
Oh, and raising chickens.
Oh, chickens
Which
have been added to the goats.
chickens and I know I said 2 chickens and a goat.
Oh,
But
You did.
they're just, and I'll spend 25 gold on the fact that I probably needed to be doing upkeep on them. But the other part of, yeah, I mean, in purchasing them outright, which I didn't spend on. But mostly I'm saving money on eggs and cheese.
nice. Goat cheese. You
Yep.
love goat cheese.
Paul doesn't, but Stevie loves it.
Nice.
He
All
liked
right.
it.
Arwen,
So yeah, I'm
You-
still working on my sound, that new sound.
you get word from your magical store contact that there is the same that little tiny town that you went to that is just off this map, and I'm really bummed out that I cannot remember the name of it. The little tiny town in the mountain range just below Baragost, where you teleported in from Waterdeep.
Yep. I
Um,
remember it now.
the person mentions that little tiny town is probably the best place to find what you're looking for.
Along with you two.
Yes. And there is a member of the Candlekeep, a sage from Candlekeep, who was also heading that way and volunteers to go with you. So Mayastan Sadar goes with you to show you the way to the city as a compatriot for the trip.
Okay. So what do we need to roll?
You want to determine what they have available, or Dusty, are you deciding what they have available?
There is armor available. I just don't have it up yet. So Mayastan walks with you because they have been to this particular store in the past, and walks in and sees a friend in the building whose name I'm sure I know.
Miles is ready to go.
Oh, that's annoying. Do you want to just call in on your phone?
I'll
Or do you
try.
want me to go?
Well, you can't go.
Are you going to be able to stream?
I can just leave it going. I can just turn this off.
Okay.
My camera off. But
so
we might need a bio break.
We rolled a complication, which is that our
Oh.
child needs a pickup from his job. And
Doesn't he have his driver's license yet?
he has his temps, but he can't drive alone yet.
He's got a job. He can get an Uber.
Do we just take an
he
extended
can.
break?
Why have we never made him get an Uber?
Because I don't want to put him in an Uber.
That's fair. So while I prep your armor stuff, we'll take a pause at halfway through month 3, so that Paul can take a bio break and get Miles, and I'll restart the stream while you're gone, Paul.
Okay. There's no reason I can't just leave the setup going.
Right, but you need to stop stream if we're going to take a bio break anyway.
Yeah, well.
Do people need a bio break?
Yeah, I could pay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna mute us and go to bio break.
All right, sounds good.
In Kids on Bikes, you take on the roles of everyday people grappling with strange, terrifying, and very, very powerful forces that they cannot defeat, control, or even fully understand. Using stats like grit, charm, fight, flight, brains, and brawn, you'll choose your own destiny in this storytelling, rules-light tabletop role-playing game where adventure is a bike ride away. Kids on Bikes even allows you to create a communally controlled, powered character to add another dimension of gameplay to your games. Jump right into the action and create your own band of ragtag mystery solvers today. Hunt down a rare remaining physical copy at your favorite local game store or download the PDF on Drive-Thru RPG. Kids on Bikes 2nd edition is anticipated very soon.
People for Bikes is the U.S. bicycle industry's trade association and a national advocacy nonprofit representing more than 325 bicycle industry supplier members and nearly 1.4 million individuals. Through our 3 areas of influence, infrastructure, policy, and participation, we accelerate the construction of safe, fun, and connected places to bike. We advance pro-bike business legislation and reduce barriers to access, welcoming more people to the joys of riding a bike. Our goal, become the best place to ride a bike in the world. What does that look like to us? From large urban cities to small rural towns, the U.S. is the best place to ride a bike. For recreation, or to safely get where you want to go. Communities are more connected and vibrant thanks to the bicycle. Protected bike lanes, trails, and bike parks are ubiquitous, and children are taught to ride in elementary school. Biking is commonplace. People of every age, size, race, identity, and ability ride daily since bicycling is affordable and fully integrated into public transport. The American way of life has been transformed. People are happier, and the planet is healthier. This is our goal.
In Kids on Bikes, you take on the roles of everyday people grappling with strange, terrifying, and very, very powerful forces that they cannot defeat, control, or even fully understand. Using stats like grit, charm, fight, flight, brains, and brawn, you'll choose your own destiny in this storytelling, rules-light tabletop role-playing game where adventure is a bike ride away. Kids on Bikes even allows you to create a communally controlled, powered character to add another dimension of gameplay to your games. Jump right into the action and create your own band of ragtag mystery solvers today. Hunt down a rare remaining physical copy at your favorite local game store or download the PDF on Drive-Thru RPG. Kids on Bikes 2nd edition is anticipated very soon.
People for Bikes is the U.S. bicycle industry's trade association and a national advocacy nonprofit representing more than 325 bicycle industry supplier members and nearly 1.4 million individuals. Through our 3 areas of influence, infrastructure, policy, and participation, we accelerate the construction of safe, fun, and connected places to bike. We advance pro-bike business legislation and reduce barriers to access, welcoming more people to the joys of riding a bike. Our goal, become the best place to ride a bike in the world. What does that look like to us? From large urban cities to small rural towns, the U.S. is the best place to ride a bike. For recreation, or to safely get where you want to go. Communities are more connected and vibrant thanks to the bicycle. Protected bike lanes, trails, and bike parks are ubiquitous, and children are taught to ride in elementary school. Biking is commonplace. People of every age, size, race, identity, and ability ride daily since bicycling is affordable and fully integrated into public transport. The American way of life has been transformed. People are happier, and the planet is healthier. This is our goal.
And we're live.
Excellent. All right, so we are looking. So Arwen, you have been brought down to the mountain area where there are numerous teleportation circles. A sage named Maya Stan brought you down here, and she has introduced you to the shop owner, who checks in with you. So, what are we looking for today?
Well, I'm looking for anything to help for magical protection.
Like an armor.
Yeah, that'd be great. I was
Okay.
thinking a condom, but armor would work just as well.
Oh, I've got those two. And he digs it. I've got this one's lollipop flavored, the grape variety, and this one is I think lemon. Here, you can have them. They've been around for a while. I don't get much use of them lately. I'm not quite sure.
Well,
May want to check the expiration dates. But I do have some armor for you. Hang on one sec. Let me look around here. Give me a D4. 2D4.
He says he's pretty sure he can get
Alright.
me out, but he says you're fact.
So I've got an let me see, and you hear clanking from the back room. I've got some and he brings one out. This one looks like probably adamantine armor.
Yeah. No,
It's it's reinforced.
I need
So
something light that I can move in and be silent.
well,
Nothing that clanks.
this one's not actually very clanky. And he wiggles it around. It doesn't clank. It does not give you disadvantage on stealth. Can you use medium or heavy armor?
I think I can only use light armor.
Correct.
Okay. Oh, let me see. I don't actually have a light one in stock at the moment. I could probably get one for you next month. Can you come back next month?
Sure.
Because the one I've got right now is this other one he brings out. It's very shiny. This one is it mithril? You familiar with mithril?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the other one I've got. I think I might have a lead on a lighter one. But I don't think I have it right now.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna tell my brothers about some of this armor. They might actually want some of that.
Well, depending on what mithril it is, it could count as light,
Yeah, that's true.
because that's mithril's trait.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, but I was looking specifically at the details of this one. It's medium or heavy because it's the uncommon mithril.
But when you apply the mithril trait to the armor, it counts as light.
Yep.
When I click on it, it says armor, medium or heavy, but not hide.
Yeah,
Well,
but then what the mithril does is cause it to count as light armor.
Yes, that's correct.
That's
the whole point of mithril. Like, if you remember from your Lord of the Rings movie.
Right, I know it's. I understand what mithril is,
It's
but I
so
was
light.
reading the.
Yeah, it can be any armor, medium or heavy, but because it's mithril, it counts as light armor. That's its.
I'm incorrect.
Oh,
It
you
doesn't.
are? Oh, I thought it did. I
It
totally
never
thought you were
imposes
correct.
disadvantage on stealth, and it removes the strength requirement.
Oh,
Otherwise,
but he would
otherwise
still
it
need
maintains what it is.
and he would still
Yeah.
need proficiency in medium or heavy armor to use it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's the strength requirement I was thinking of, but yeah.
I thought it just automatically became light armor.
Me too. I was wrong. Tell your
I
sister.
helped.
Tell your
Hey.
sister.
So I'm very sorry. I only have these. I've got some other, just regular. I've got some leather and this studded stuff over here, but I don't have any others that are light.
How much are you charging for the studded? Because that still would be an upgrade.
Yeah.
Well, the studded is. Just a moment.
Is it regular
You
studded?
got you
Yeah,
got
it's just
months. Shop around. Compare prices.
Yeah, but regular studded's not going to be that expensive. Studded leather 5e is
I hate that when you go into the items table, it doesn't show
45
you.
gold.
Thank you. It's 45. But again, if you want to wait till next month, I might have I've got a lead on it. I can push for it. I just didn't ask for it because I wasn't sure I was going to have a home for it, and it's not something I was going to ask my buddy to send over.
Yeah, I'll wait, but can you hold a day or two? Because I want to tell my brothers about some of this other armor you have, and so I would go back and tell them about the mithril and adamantium armor to see if any of the three of them would want it or need it.
Okay. So I will give Joey and Steve the same benefit as Buddy to determine if they want to try and squeeze a trip down to the mountains into their month.
I don't
have any armor.
And I don't think it would benefit me beyond plate mail.
I think my serpent scale armor is probably just as good.
Yep.
Yeah, probably better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. So that is your armor trip. Anything else from you, Arwen?
Just more of, the last time I found the rumor of Gezra Azam and how he captured a genie. Was I able to follow up any more on that rumor, or did I hear of any other rumors?
What sort of things are you doing to follow up?
I do love that Arwen's becoming kind of a conspiracy theorist here.
Oh yeah.
I just in his attic above Joey's garage, he's got a little bulletin board with red.
What?
Gezra
genie. The tires were shaved at a 90. Jet fuel and it's steel. No, this doesn't add up.
Nice.
Jesus never died.
Well,
he was taken off the cross. Anyway.
Moradin take the wheel.
Moradin. That was your old god.
Yeah. So I guess
I'm cool with them.
I would be asking around, kind of like, hey, have you heard anything about this Gezra Azam and some of his exploits, or have you heard of any other weird shit going on in the Sword Coast?
Any other weird shit?
I'm going full X-Files. I'm going
look at the weird shit you got here.
I'm going full 9 here. The truth is the truth is out there.
I want you to get a spell that helps you listen now. The equivalent of message in reverse.
Yeah, you should get the telepathic feat. You can telepath and read lips. So.
Do I see any mysterious gentleman in the shadows smoking a cigarette or a pipe?
Yeah, at one point, every tavern's got somebody in the back corner. So over the course of the month, most of them have a whole lot of nothing. One of them whispers at you, "Oh, it's not Gezra Azam. That was the wizard. It was Zikron who was the wizard. Zikron summoned Gezra Azam. Gezra Azam was a djinn."
So who is the wizard?
I'm not. Slow down there, egghead. Uh, with your keen
Is that
mind.
I caught none of that.
Uh,
All I caught was Gosram was the genie. Or
yeah,
the Jinn.
Gazra was the genie, and then who was the wizard?
Zikran. Zikran.
May his memory be a blessing.
Mm-hmm. Zikran was obsessed with floating castles.
Oh man, this is gonna make me write Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls.
We all seek our magical fortress in the sky. And Zikran, he sought out a djinn to do his bidding. I don't know what happened to either one of them.
He went
We'll
chasing
have to find
waterfalls.
out. That's what you find out that month.
All right. All righty, Droopy.
I do.
Officially.
I know there was a melange of accent going on. It was awesome.
He's a shadowy figure. He doesn't want you to be able to identify him in a crowd.
That's right.
He's just got
Picture
through the
Arwen is
accent.
the Matthew McConaughey meme of him smoking a cigarette, like wide-eyed, like really intense.
Yep.
And then you have to roll your
Potential outcome.
successes
Oh,
for prestidigitation.
I did 3 losses, 1 success.
All right. No song this month, but you get some work on prestidigitation done. Anything else during your month?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. All right, buddy.
Yep, I'm gonna do my last 3 weeks of calligraphy training.
Right.
So that's 75 gold piece. I should roll for complication. Is that complication each week?
Each 10-week period, so you've already rolled it.
Oh,
Yeah, actually, yeah, you're already done.
done. Learned calligraphy. I'll take the 4th week to make posters. Supposed to take like 1/5 of 50 based on resources. Yeah, I can make a lot of posters.
Yeah.
In a week. So I'm going to make 10 kind of prints, 10 first prints to take to my brothers to vote on which of the 10.
Can you make
Oh.
labels for my casks?
I'm going to make 5 posters and 4 beer labels.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
To help inspire Buddy, as we're preparing for one of the bands, I reveal a little bit of the sound, this new sound I'm working on.
This fuzzy,
Yes.
fuzzy, distorted, nasally
Yeah.
sound.
Yep. And like I sing some lyrics, and they're like, "Do you have marbles in your mouth?"
Nice.
One of the posters just has a lot of rain on it. It's just raining.
Sounds kind of like the thing that Arwen is singing through with his new sound.
I would really love us to get to one point where it's just Joey in a bumblebee suit running in a field.
Oh, I do that. That sounds great.
Nice.
So
I don't
So
think
that's
I'm
fun.
cut out for grunge.
All right, so Buddy has brought 5 poster prints to your crew to look at to the party. What have you decided on for a look as a group?
that's great. Let's see here.
Something
one of the-
akin to the look you're looking at? The logo that we currently have, or are you looking way outside the box?
The one on my hat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say that's
the
yeah,
logo.
That's one of them. There you go. So it took 5 attempts, but that's the one we got to.
Nice. Nice. All right, the logo has officially been created in game.
It is now Gospel.
Cannon. Cannon has been created.
Woohoo!
All right.
Mhm.
So month 4. We've got Joey brewing beer. What are you brewing this month, Joey?
This month is Arwen Ale.
Oh. Arwen Ale.
Ooh, that's the
And
best one yet.
they're all really pretty
Yeah,
good.
25 and up, but yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm rolling well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of them keep me in comfortable lifestyle, and 2 of them make me 25 gold each.
Well, nice.
These are for complications.
Nope, nope. Nope. And it's
I have a
complication.
Bum bum bum.
Why you gotta go make
Going.
things so complicated?
Going to the table.
Avril Lavigne.
Oh, he's rolling it. Good. That makes it easier than me getting to it.
A crime ring targets my business for extortion.
Oh, can that happen before I go?
Yeah.
I feel like with Arwen being in the garage, this would feed right into his paranoia.
Yes, and the fact that you
Yeah.
have been committing petty crime.
And he opens a window to the fucking garage and just fucking starts crossbowing people.
We should fight them.
Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. How do we do that?
The Michael Jackson Beat It video.
Oh, they're okay.
Are they just are they just bandits messing with us? Or like thugs? They are in such trouble.
Hey, Arwen, this guy says that bad things might happen if I don't pay him some money. I think that sounds pretty reasonable, don't you?
No, man. This is so uncool, dude. So uncool. Not righteous.
He's offering to protect us, though.
He says we owe him a monthly fee.
I mean, that seems pretty reasonable.
This sounds like a racket.
While this conversation is happening, Steve is next door mucking out the goat pen. And then I'm going to walk over. Hey, who are those people over at your house?
Oh, he's a guy. He's offering to protect me. He says bad things might happen if we don't pay for protection.
You are one of the least needing of protection people I know, Joey.
Well, bad things might happen. He said so.
Well, maybe bad things will happen to him.
Oh, maybe he needs protection.
Who protects?
Fella, my brother says bad things might happen to you, and you might need protection.
Tell him he's wrong. You owe me money.
Oh, he says you're wrong, Steve. I don't know why I'm telling you. You can hear him. He's right there.
I'm going to punch him in the face.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, should I roll to hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can he roll with advantage? Because as soon as I see my brother doing that, like this would be like in his mind of like, oh yeah, shit's on. I'm going to fuck this up. Like
I don't know that I need advantage, but you can jump right in. I mean,
like I would totally do like get behind him like on my hands and knees so he trips over.
Oh, do the stool so I push him over?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Table?
Yeah, the table. 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, I'm gonna knock him over, Arwen.
Oh. All right.
Arwen assumed the position and I knocked him over.
You're darn right. I got on all fours.
Bad things do happen.
Give me a damage.
It's not gonna be much.
Well, I would just say
you're not trained in anything, so it's just 1 plus your.
Yeah, it's 1 plus my strength, which is 6 points.
I would also say that I would take this opportunity to get up and then kick him while he's down.
All right, I'll give you a surprise. Yep, roll your attack.
Can it be a sneak attack?
No.
It's got an assailant within 5 feet.
Doesn't he have to be within range, though, for a sneak attack?
I am in range.
Yeah, it's a melee attack.
Yeah, but Steve's right there, so he has an enemy within 5 feet.
Yeah, rogues can do melee sneak attack. You don't see it
Are
very
you
often.
sure?
Yeah. You just don't see it very often because people choose to use ranged weapons. But you can build a rogue that's like stabby stab, stab and run, stick and move. Where they stab and then use their bonus action disengage instead of bonus action dash, and then they run away.
A skirmisher.
It's called a skirmisher, yeah.
You guys are beating this guy up.
Yeah, my 3 points of damage.
Well, I mean, who
Plus
knows?
sneak
Like, if this guy's a bandit, yeah, plus sneak attack.
You
actually,
have your sneak attack on that.
All right, how do I
Wait,
add that?
what are you attacking with?
his boot.
Yeah,
It's an unarmed
so
strike.
sneak attack is damage with a finesse or ranged weapon.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
okay,
So your
that's
boot's
fair.
not finesse.
That's okay. It's still, we did 9 points of damage to some. If it's a bandit, he might be dead. I don't know if it's a. We don't know this guy's class, so
He's not dead.
okay.
He stands up and he's got a little trickle of blood coming out of his nose. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Will it be weird if you bled someone else's?
at this point, I feel
and
like
You're gonna want to move on, son.
I go to kick him in the nuts.
I sort of feel like Steve would do a no. He's been hit. No.
I'm gonna allow the attack.
Okay.
Because this guy was not planning to be attacked again, so
Nobody
that
makes
hits.
me bleed my own blood. Boom.
Yeah. Damage?
Oh, I hit. Okay. Another 3 points.
I'm going to spend this round running around and moving all of my brewing equipment out of the way of the melee.
That's awesome.
That's good.
And we're gonna. Heard of the Warbler Brothers? You're gonna have heard of the Warbler Brothers. You've heard of us.
I
have a very Earp
that
Brother
wasn't you.
feeling
That
right
was
now.
me.
Very
Wait a
Earp
minute.
Brother.
So I'm gonna have everybody.
And in this case, Scott's
pop
Morgan,
into-
and I'm what was
We don't have tokens, so you might need to throw them on here so we can
yeah.
roll in.
Oh,
Buddy's-
right.
Buddy never established where he was staying. So I'm
Yeah,
not sure
where are
Buddy's
you
there.
staying, buddy?
Buddy's.
Ah, just camping all
Yeah.
over.
There's always room for
I'll
you
just
at
craft-
my house if
Yeah,
you
you
want.
could-
Nah, I don't want to.
You could stay,
Not a
but
freeloader.
it might be awkward with Debbie being there.
Oh,
Well, she's
I would
at your
definitely
house.
be there.
Okay, all right.
I would be with Stevie and Deb if I was anywhere.
And Joey's been making bank, so he's got a nice little place here.
Yeah, mine's not great. I keep giving my money away.
No, I'm sleeping in our wagon. I'm actually. I've
Oh,
been
you're sleeping in the wagon. Okay.
Sleeping in the wagon.
We're in your garage, right?
The wagon could sure be in
In the
my
garage, yeah. So you're sleeping
Yeah,
in the
then I'm there.
garage.
All
Yeah,
right.
so you're
Then I'm
there.
there.
Yeah.
All right.
Because
I've
we've
been
established
down for
we've
months, but I
established
have
there's
an
a
extra room.
yeah, it's been established there's an apartment over the garage or a room over the garage for Arwen. So
I know.
I yell, get out of my bedroom.
Dusty, can we be right along the way of the lion, like in little houses on the road there? I'll ping it. Where I'm
Kind of
thinking,
what I was
like,
Yeah.
picturing.
yeah, can we be like right out here?
You'd be beyond there, like further along on the isthmus,
Okay.
because this is like a guard tower
Oh,
kind
okay.
of building there.
But
But
out
yeah,
here?
you could be in that isthmus along there. They would
Sure.
probably let you do that.
Cool.
So yes. So Joey and Arwen are in initiative order.
Oh, sorry. I'll get in there.
Oh, sorry.
I dream of the day I get to move Four Brothers Brewing inside Candlekeep.
Ooh.
So, how much would I bet there's actually a Four Brothers Brewing already?
There probably is.
Well, not there's no 4 brothers and at least 1 sister.
At least one sister
That's
brewing.
fair.
Yeah, that's right.
right,
There you go.
so-
It's in, where is this? Pewaukee,
Name subject to
Wisconsin.
change.
It's in Milwaukee?
No, Pewaukee.
Oh, Pewaukee.
Pewaukee.
Pewaukee, sorry.
Pewaukee.
Huh.
We used to go to Costco in Pewaukee all the time.
We're going to have to pick
Ooh.
up some Four Brothers beer for the next home table game. For sure.
Still open.
Oh,
There's
it's
also one in Huntington Beach, California.
that's a little out of the way for us.
Are there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one in Canada. All right. Anyways, we rolled initiative.
Buddy, there
Buddy.
is a very aggressive person standing in front of your brothers outside Joey's door. You've seen where?
Hey man,
where
there's
did you say?
beverages here.
Where did you say where, buddy?
Oh, I was in the wagon in the garage.
Oh, right. Nice. You hear noises. You can easily make it to the front door within 1 movement.
Yeah. Okay. Who else? So if I get he's at the front door, you said?
Yep.
Okay. So if I get to the front door and I'm standing there talking to this guy, who else is around me? Everybody?
You're unlikely. Yeah, everybody's around you.
Yeah. It's just one guy?
Yep.
So far.
Just gonna push him and say, "Get out! Get out of here!
Now get out here, you get!
Scram! Scram! You just scram, you hear?"
No, yeah.
That's what I do.
Nice.
All right.
I've started making a map of our houses.
Joey.
I'm just keeping all of the brewing equipment out of the way.
All right.
I don't gotta protect my investment.
That's
Arwen.
No, I think that's fair.
Oh, Arwen's going to keep attacking and be just basically like, "Get the F out of my house, you effing poser. You don't belong here. You come making threats again, I will cut your nuts off." And then I'm going to take another kick at him. In theory, as soon as I find unarmed strike.
That
Hey,
hits.
you're rolling like champs on these unarmed strikes.
Yeah, with their 3 damage. He takes a punch to the.
And then I bonus action disengage.
the...
I'm a trapper.
He takes a punch to the ribs and turns a little bit. "Oh, you're gonna need protection now." And from his belt, he hikes up his great axe and takes a swing.
Man, that guy's got deep trousers.
He does.
He's got like a hammer belt.
Yep.
He's got a great axe hook holder where the hammer would be in a
These must be really
tool
tall.
belt.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because I disengaged, if he attacks me,
he's gonna be attacking Steve.
Yep, that's fine.
Oh.
Steve would not be wearing his armor at this time, so I will take my armor off.
Oh, everything changes when my brother gets attacked.
21 to hit.
That'll hit. It would hit if I had my armor on even.
8.
8 points of damage?
Oh, 11. 11 points of damage.
Alright. I will have my sword. So I need to unequip my armor first. Are you kidding
That
me?
is the end of his turn.
Where's my armor? Oh my gosh, I have chainmail and a shield. Okay.
Oh, you said you had plate.
I thought I had plate.
I thought you spent the money on plate.
I thought I did too.
I thought you did too.
In fact, I'm certain I did, and I don't know where.
I think I
overrode
Beyond
it.
did overwrote.
Yep, I'll put plate on me later. Okay.
You have advantage on your hit.
I have advantage on my attack with him. Oh, because he went reckless.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I am going to do I'm gonna attack and with Serpent's Blade, Serpent's Fang, and I have advantage.
You guys brought knives to a fist fight.
27, and I
Yeah.
will use Disarming Strike. So I'll
Okay.
spend a key, or not a key, I don't have a key. I will spend a battle maneuver, a superiority die, and do Disarming Attack. I'll put that in the chat for you. He has a, so when you hit with a weapon attack, you can expend one and add it to the damage and disarm the target if it fails a strength saving throw DC 17.
Okay. Got it.
You are private, so I have no idea.
Yeah, I am intentionally.
Okay.
He fails.
Okay, so he's disarmed, plus he will take that plus this. He will take 32 points of damage.
Jeez.
Because that's, unless he's immune to poison. And if he's a barbarian, which I'm guessing he is, attacking me recklessly, you know, I imagine
He's
that's
not.
halved. Oh, okay.
He gets hit and he stumbles backwards. Okay, and
You want Joey to
puts
take
his
care of
hands
that
up.
poison for you? I don't know that you actually can.
Buddy, you're up. You see him standing there with his hands raised. Okay. Clearly, you don't need protection.
Yeah, it's Scram! Scram! Get out of here! Scram! How's your last
Joey, are you
chance?
doing anything? Joey and Arwen, are you doing anything?
I'm gonna
Oh,
use Donkey's Ring to take the great axe and put it in the rafters.
All right. Okay.
Use
And
telekinesis and lift it up there.
Arwen's going to take this opportunity to pull out his
Pull out what? Pull out what, Arwen? What are you pulling out?
his newly acquired.
Don't
hand
kill him.
crossbow.
Let him warn his buddies.
And I will. Oh, that didn't update. I need to go to D&D Beyond, and I will do non-lethal hand crossbow.
Can't do non-lethal with a ranged weapon. If you
Nope.
shoot him, you're killing him.
Yep.
Can I do a target that like trying to stick it in his knee?
No, you cannot non-lethal.
Not really.
It's the mechanics of 5e don't allow for it.
Okay, so we're in the garage. So I'd like to take a beer vessel, like a beer bottle,
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
and throw that at him.
And wing it at him?
Man, I just sanitized that one.
I'm assuming that would still be an unarmed strike.
Yeah.
It's an improvised
An
weapon.
improvised weapon.
It's an
It's
improvised weapon. That's
sorry.
different. Yep.
Yeah,
What do I
sorry.
roll for that?
Which you might be proficient with.
Just roll
Yeah.
a strength-based attack.
I hope you kill him with a bottle.
It's range, isn't that dex based?
If it's not unless it's finesse.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Even from afar?
Yep.
Jeez.
Because like hand axes are still strength,
Even if you chuck them?
even when thrown. Yep.
Got it.
That's why fighters have hand axes
No.
and javelins. 'Cause
It
they're
just
strength-based.
smashes near his feet, so that when if he's barefoot,
He-
he's gonna cut his feet.
Oh man,
not-
that's my bottle.
He jumps back. All right, I got it. I'm going. And he just walks backwards down the isthmus towards the mainland. Leaving.
Also, tell your friends we're playing a big show in Greenest.
Nice.
Man, I hope nothing bad happens because we don't have protection.
So I would like to read you the first two sentences of the last post from one of the Four Brothers Brewery.
Yeah.
Our first attempt at a lager didn't go as planned. In fact, we never started the batch. After speaking with our brewmaster homebrew supply guy know-it-all, it appears that we didn't have the time, equipment, or temperature control to make a lager.
Oh.
And then the lead
like
to a
Warblers.
review Yes, exactly. And then they'll lead to a review article of a different Four Brothers brewery, Beer Man. Four Brothers Mrs. Mark with blended beers. So we do not have a long lineage of successful brewery that we are
All of
trying
mine
to
have been
follow.
great.
Yeah, exactly. You're doing great. I just think
Fiction,
that's very funny.
fictionally, Four Brothers Brewery is amazing. In
Yeah.
reality, not so much.
Well,
Uh,
I'm not surprised by the lager one.
Mm-mm.
The first
We
time
didn't
I
have a
tried to
time,
brew a lager,
equipment.
I was ill prepared
Yeah, not easy.
because it has to ferment at a real low temperature.
Oh yeah,
mm.
nice and clean.
All right. So Arwen, you have avoided having protection
Our
and
first
have made beer.
complication.
That
Yeah.
was Joey's complication.
That was Joey's complication.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it
that's
does.
what I meant. My
No,
apologies. I
Yeah.
meant Joey. Anything else, Joey?
Since I'm going to spend a lot of time at the hearth and read that book
Oh,
out
you can't
loud.
read that book yet. Little one's not done with it.
Oh, I thought that was last month. I thought he was a faster reader.
Oh, he reads several books at a time. So this one is in his stack, but he's reading like a single page
Oh, okay.
each
Well, I
month,
still
basically.
spend a lot of time there and talking to him, hanging out with him and Tiffany.
Nice.
Nice. And
Bringing in
Tiffin.
my casks. I'm hoping that they're serving my beers now at the hearth.
Yeah, they are, and
They now have all four.
yeah. Give me a D4.
4.
So Arwen Ale is the top seller out of the four.
Hey.
Well, it's new. That makes sense.
Is it
That's
But like
because
the new stuff.
is it the
that's
cheapest?
because Buddy put a dashing label on it with my picture of it.
That's true. There you go.
Nice.
Best label.
It's an episode of The Critic where they're making fun of the grunge mystique, which is how I'm picturing all of this. If you haven't seen it, it's very funny.
Yes, because that is the first reference to the show The Critic in any setting in a very long time.
Yep. I love
We
that
do-
show
they-
though. I
they
love
do
that
lose-
show.
It is a very good
They do
show.
lose a little bit of money because when Joey's there, he gives it all away.
Nice.
I will say that
Um,
I know this is Arwen really pushing the 90s, but I'm begging you, Joey, we need to have some kind of beer that is a red beer.
Oh yeah. If it's 90s.
Well, I didn't make a red yet. I don't have a brother whose name starts with R.
No.
Arwen.
Could've gone-
Have I been spelling your name wrong this whole time?
While you're sitting there, you realize occasionally, like there's an instance during this month when you sit there, and you see that little one is reading the book of Inner Alchemy. But he has the book open on one side of him, literally to the second page, and on
Those
the other
oysters are doing some inner alchemy on me right now.
on the and on the other side of the book there is another like handwritten notebook that he's going back and forth from because he can't read the text in the book, and he explains to you that he had to have somebody in the Avowed translate it, and they will only translate one page at a time because the contents are too sensitive to have an entire book. So he has to take back the page that he got translated, and to get the next page of the book translated.
Wow.
So it's a very long process, and the pages that he's reading, they're they look like they're made out of silk. Like they're beautiful. The whole book is gorgeous.
Man, I'm gonna make a robe out of it.
A robe out of the book?
Yeah, I like silk robes.
Nice. All right. Then we'll move on. We'll finish month 4 and then we'll probably call it so that we're not too far past pumpkin time. So Steve.
Am I the beginning of the month?
No, Arwen is, or
Oh, Joey is.
I keep reading Arwen Ale and saying Arwen, but I mean Joey.
Joey
Joey
goes.
is the
Joey goes
beginning.
first, and then okay. So this is still
Then
month.
you.
This is month 4 currently.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, we're doing 6 months. I was
Yep.
only preparing for 4.
New new backstory on Debbie. She's an artist. She works in paint and clay. And this month we have a little bit of a fight, and I end up writing a song. But I'm borrowing a little bit from the song sounds that that Arwen's coming up with, and I write a song that starts out sheets of empty canvas, untouched sheets of clay were laid spread out before me as her body once did, because we were having a little fight, and then that becomes black, um, by Pearl Jam, but in this world it's by Warbler Brothers, uh, and so then while she and I are fighting, I am going to do another. Uh, I am going to travel separately from our band and go to Burgost and fight again, but this time I'm trying to raise some money to help defray the cost of magic item armor for Arwen.
Was I around at all when you were
Yeah.
fighting with
Oh,
Eddie?
you
And
guys
if
could
so,
probably you all could probably hear it. I mean, I'm sure Buddy could hear it when he was in sleeping in our wagon in the garage.
so that kind of inspires Arwen, and he starts jotting down notes, and he's picking up the cadence of the argument, and then all of a sudden he just is randomly saying, "Concrete, butterfly."
Butterfly on the breast. uh, well, that's an old joke, man.
I had to go there.
Old in joke of Scott's and mine. Pearl Jam. You
We,
can
we need
you
we
can
need a
sing
word
any
here. What
Pearl
what
Jam.
what should we do? How about concrete?
Concrete. All right. So and then something delicate. Butterfly. Feminine breast. Anyway. Uh, so it's half
I
a
don't even
grunge.
understand what's happening.
Half a grunge lyrics right there. Uh, all right. So then that will happen, and then he's gonna go and do another fight. So do you want me to roll the difficulty, or you got it?
Oh, difficulties D10 plus 5.
2d10 plus 5.
Yeah. Oh, I privated it.
You did. That's okay.
Suspense.
That's
Get ready.
Here we go. Oh, I'll put my armor back on. Yeah, it doesn't matter. All right. Athletics. 20.
You make it.
Okay. Acrobatics. 21. Constitution. 1d10. No!
You
Bollocks.
do not make it.
Oh, well, that's another
100
100
gold.
gold that will go to Arwen. And then I'll see if I have complications. I do.
Good gracious.
This is
Of
not.
course, I don't have that screen.
I
open
have it. I have
anyway.
it right here. 1d6. You accidentally deliver a near fatal wound to your foe.
Oh. Oh.
How do you want that to play out? Is it just something that happens, or?
Guilt. Steve walks around with guilt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you finish up the fight, the person that you beat is laying on the ground and like just barely breathing, and somebody runs up and, I can't. You almost killed him. You almost killed him. And she turns around and you see it's Debbie. You almost killed her brother.
I
Who's
fought a
also
halfling?
fighting. No. You fought a half halfling.
A half halfling? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Her stepbrother.
Okay. All right. I mean,
So,
fighting a halfling. I mean, the halfling can kick your ass. I mean, okay.
Sorry, just saw Cyrena's cider.
Cider. And that I will like use one of my healing potions to heal him, and then write
Okay.
all apologies from Nirvana.
All right, I'm gonna make you cannot finish black or all apologies
Okay.
unless Arwen's musical successes come through,
Okay.
because you're gonna need assistance
I
to
need
get
his
2
help.
songs in a
Yep.
month.
Yep.
Yeah.
Joey's also been writing a song during this time. It is Shiny Happy People.
That tracks well.
All right. I'm adding. I'm gonna add Shiny Happy People and to our set list.
Have you been adding the others?
I haven't since last January.
What?
The last thing I
Well,
have
Joey, no, don't add
You're gonna-
Shiny Happy People because Joey's not going to
He's
share it.
not
Oh,
successful
he's not.
yet.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys are writing all this angry stuff.
No,
and
last time I updated was September of 2022.
Yeah, you guys, it's so angry, and
Nice.
he's trying to write his own song to counterbalance.
Okay.
Nice.
That's my go, I think.
Okay.
Next month I have to make it up to Debbie.
Yeah. So, Arwen, the are you going back to the armorer?
Yes.
Okay.
You have 100 gold more if
So,
you didn't take it.
I haven't taken it yet, just in case I didn't need it.
Okay.
It's in
well,
escrow.
you should take it.
Because
in
it's gonna
escrow.
be spendy. It's gonna be spendy. There's no way you
So-
aren't gonna need it.
So you head back. The So while you're gone, I found 2 armors that might work for you. One is the mariner's armor. And then the other is this one. It's very shiny and has scales. It's called serpent scale armor. I managed to find 2.
What's Mariner's armor?
You have a swimming speed equal to your walking speed, and if you are underwater on the start of your turn with 0 hit points, the armor will bring you to the surface, 60 feet towards the surface, and it is decorated with fish and shell motifs. The serpent scale is
Still is medium armor, so probably doesn't work.
Yep.
That's what I have.
Yeah. Yep.
No light
It
armor
is
came
indeed
in.
medium.
Because Mariner's armor, can that be any type? That can be any
Yeah,
type,
it
right?
can.
Yeah.
So it could be leather or studded
Yeah.
leather.
But it doesn't give you a bonus, it just lets you swim. Like, it doesn't give you a better armor class.
Really, none of those really help me then.
Especially because you have a ring of swimming already.
Yeah, that's what.
Okay. Well, I have one more. I just wasn't sure he was going to come through, and so I figured I better offer you these. And so if you want to wait another month, I might have a different variety, but it'll probably cost a little bit more because this is all I had that I could find for the cheapest options. But I'll certainly look if you want me to. I'm pretty sure I could have another armor here
That
by
would be
next
great.
month. Okay. I can do this. I'm sure of it. Does it? It needs to be light armor?
It needs to be light armor.
Right.
It doesn't
Okay.
actually have to be armor either. I would take a cloak or a ring or a cod piece.
God, please.
Oh.
Cod piece +1 needs to be something.
Odd piece of protection.
Cures all venereal disease.
It's +1 armor class plus prevents certain
No, you
diseases.
didn't buy the ointment.
No, that's right. You need, but well, it's sort of rubbed in already as part of the enchantment.
Nice.
It's gonna be rubbed in if Arwen buys it.
Or like rubbed out.
Potato, potato.
This is PG-13, right?
Yeah. We have the parental warning up.
Yeah. And then you are doing prestidigitation work?
Sure I am. And I am not rolling Arcana checks at all.
No.
Wow.
You're not remarkably skilled in Arcana.
No, but I mean, you'd think I'd roll over a 10 once.
Yeah. No.
All right.
Ah.
Wow.
Man.
That was a string of bad rolls. Did
All right.
he get a song out of it though? Did we get one
Nope.
song? No songs.
You neither black nor all apologies are finished. You've got some words down, but these are not ready for the stage.
Man.
6 months and I'm not going to have a sound. Damn it. And then tracking down any more rumors?
We have 2 more months.
The only thing that you hear from another person in a dark and shady corner is that Vikran kept a journal.
Journal? Where? Where did he keep it? Is it in the Candlekeep? Can we read it?
It's in his heart-shaped box.
Oh.
Oh.
Somebody's gonna have to let down their umbilical noose. So we can climb right back.
So weird. All right. So that's all you've got this month. Kind of a bummer of a month for you.
Yeah, and then I have to spend 30 more. Oh no, we got 2 shows that might offset some of my costs.
Yeah. Buddy.
All right, I need a ruling here. Would calligraphy translate to decorating a wagon?
For sure.
I would like
Idiotic.
So I'd like to take 1 week to make 50 copies of our agreed upon concert poster.
Okay.
And then the rest of the 3 weeks beginning to decorate the wagon.
All right. With the Warbler Brothers logo?
Yep. And then in very kind of on each side in very fine script it says, "You have heard of us," and then just boom, Warbler Brothers logo, and then 4 faces in the different corners
Nice.
of the side.
Can I make a request, buddy? That
Of course, man. Yeah, please.
back of the wagon has a Valkyrie fighting a Hydra.
That happens as well.
Nice.
On the back of the wagon.
You have heard of us. All right.
So there you go.
So you have proficiency with calligraphy tools. If you have not marked down your character sheet, please be sure to do that.
We'll do so.
And then we need some musical work here.
Come here, we gotta go
58
play
in
some shows.
attendance.
Ooh. Those posters are helping.
Yeah.
You get a bonus. Posters.
637 gold.
It's 150 each on that one.
However you guys want to divide it up.
Like 159.
And then it was a rough day at Candlekeep. 37 gold.
Oh man. So how much was
They
it
really
total?
come total
No, well, what were
four,
the two? You had
172.
637 and 37.
637 and
37.
674. Okay, so do we want to divvy that up?
Sure.
Okay. That is 168 each. There's 50 cents left, which is 5 silver, but we can just let that lie. So
Okay.
everybody gets 168.
You're gonna be real sad when you need 5 silver later.
Don't we still have gold in the party loop?
We do have some, not a. I mean, it's not a huge amount. We have because we did end up. We have 181 in the party loot. We also have some stuff that like. Did anybody take the goggles of night vision?
I don't think any of us need them.
None of us need it. That's right.
Just
Maybe
sell it.
Arwen could use them
Arwen
to trade
can
for
use
his
them
armor.
to trade.
Mm.
Yeah.
Good call.
For sure you should use those to trade. Plus we have this ivory drinking horn with platinum filigree.
Did we actually take them though?
We did take them. These are in the this is in the bag. And then we have the electric mayhem wagon and horse named Baby.
I don't
but
think Joey
Don't
would
forget
allow me.
Francis.
we have a spell book and then ivory drinking horn and a metal latched urn with cultist family inside ashes. We kept that for some reason. And then ivory drinking horn with platinum filigree. It's worth 120 gold.
Oh, yeah, I have the Urn of Dead Cultist Family in my bag of holding.
Oh, do you? Okay.
I also have Creepy Elder Gods books.
Yeah, that's in the bag.
And Retribution of Ancients spellbook.
Yep. Yeah,
those are in my bag of holding.
I've been keeping that in the bag in the party loot. That's all in there. So that's where the 181 gold is too, is in your bag of holding.
There's a bunch of other stuff that Steve wouldn't know was in there.
Okay.
Joey has the bag of holding.
Yep.
Lots of sandwiches.
Well, I was gonna say,
Stuff
didn't
goes in there.
a dead body in there or something, like a corpse?
I think we took it out.
Just the
it
ashes.
was.
No, just the
Well,
ashes.
there was another body that we put in there, but then itself transported to another plane. That was the
Or
first.
didn't we put something live in there and then we decided that we did that, it actually killed them?
Yeah. If they stayed in there for 10 minutes, they're dead. Yeah. So you could use the goggles of night vision as bartering though, because they've got to be worth a bit. They're, what are they? Uncommon, I think. So that might be a great trade for your armor.
Yeah, I was also looking at my own equipment of potion of giant strength, still giant strength.
Yeah, maybe.
That's gotta be worth like, right?
It's a consumable, so they have a little less value. But goggles of night are uncommon, so it might help offset that quite a bit.
I got a 3rd level spell scroll.
We might want to keep that. Anyway, and then we have 181 gold to use as the party decides. Okay, we are at 10 o'clock now.
Yeah, we should get going.
Should.
So we are at the end of 4 months of downtime. We have 2 remaining months. At the occasionally you'll hear Joey will hear at the hearth when he's visiting. He'll hear words about the random little infestation that's taking over inside the inner ward of these weird little cockroachy things made out of metal that nobody can seem to control or get rid of. Um, um,
Halfway done
Uh,
wagon. Sorry.
I'll go get
And
them.
well, we'll have to wait till month 5 and 6 to decide if you're gonna. So the and that is where we will leave it. Players are at level 10. End of 4 months of downtime, 2 remaining, and we will see you in 2 weeks for the continuation of our Candlekeep downtime and potentially the beginning of our next adventure. So, thanks for joining us on Roleplay Give tonight, and while you wait for our next game, which is
Hope
sometime
maybe
probably
Thursday, but we don't know for sure.
probably Sunday night, Call of Cthulhu.
I
Roll some
don't know
dice.
that that's happening.
Maybe Sunday night, maybe Thursday, maybe Sunday, maybe the following Sunday. Uh,
Yep. I think that's
until
fair to
then,
say.
roll some dice, play some games, and give some time or treasure to a cause that's meaningful to you.
Yay! Have a good night, everybody.